Trojan as well.
I'm
skipping this. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Oh, but it does show you who skipped. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is a situation. It's a two imposters versus 3 crewmates, so we just need 1 kill in this situation to win.
Okay.
And normally you can sit here on the emergency button, and you can see it's
Oh, it's locked
taking a
down.
while to do stuff. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, but you can sabotage before that happens.
Okay.
So now they have to go sabotage or fix the sabotage thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You cannot do an
Just
emergency
kill
meeting
somebody at any
without
time.
finding a
so
body.
you get an emergency meeting.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
And then
You
as
killed
soon
me.
as somebody dies, yeah.
Oh my god.
I knew it was Phantom Roo.
Yeah.
I
can't
can't
believe
stop
it. You
laughing.
just hit play again.
It's very dapper, love.
I was such a
So
good
this
imposter.
Metroid is going to be here in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
We could do a real game quick. I mean, it'll be a little imbalanced without 10, but that's fine.
Yeah, we can do that. I think the more that we keep playing, the more we'll kind of get it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So real game.
Yeah.
Let me see if
Are all the settings correct?
They look right to me.
You want to turn discussion and voting time down?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I see. There's a setting anonymous votes,
Mm-hmm.
so you could opt to have it the other way.
All right,
Way to
sure,
go,
yeah.
Point.
Let's do this one for real, just so like we can get Ruin Trojan some practice on how tasks work and all that.
Yeah.
Watch them both be imposters. That'd be unfortunate. Remember to mute Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you guys can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, so we got that down. I did... Oh wait, things are getting sabotaged, right? Hold on, we gotta get out. Okay, hold on, we gotta go. Where do I gotta go to sabotage? Is it over here? We're figuring this out. We got this. Okay, someone did it. Okay, cool. This is my first time playing this, so we're gonna have a lot of fun here.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, there's symbols now. Oh, report. Do I report? I reported. Am I doing this right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I found Munch's body.
Oh no.
It was in
Where was it?
the place I reported it.
Have we linked the map? We should link the map. The map might be useful.
Oh yeah.
Matt, yeah, would probably be very.
Were you to the right or to the left?
I
She
was
to the right.
I was to the right, and it's the room. I was doing electrical, but it was in a room, and I think you have like a few places for electrical. But I know it's not me.
There's one room called electrical.
But it could have been you.
It could have been me.
Okay, so-
Who was
I
with
haven't-
our whole crowd over on the left?
Fant,
security for a
Sigma,
while.
Grim, and me were doing reactor. But here's an odd thing I noticed right before the body was reported. After reactor, I went down south to electrical to do tasks, and Sigma came in from the right side.
Huh.
Huh.
Well,
Wait. I don't know how that could have happened because I also ran to electrical, but I didn't run past it.
It's
I just
Sigma.
ran into it.
Sigma. It's
Okay.
Sigma.
I was an admin.
You literally came from the right side after you were in reactor seconds before. You vented out of there and came from the right.
I also saw Sigma, like, not... I mean, I didn't make it down to electrical. I was on my way, but Sigma was right next to all of us.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
The
so how did
timing
I
there
come
would've
from the
been-
right? I was with you guys.
Yeah, you
Even-
vented out of there.
Well, it's either
even
Sigma or
venting wouldn't have
Stinger.
been fast enough to get
But
back
it's
in time.
tough because we need to pick correctly.
Well, I know it's Stinger.
I'm
But like if we
actually-
vote wrong, we lose. We can't even 1-for-1 it.
Yeah, we got 1 for 1.
Wait, who?
I-
who
Yeah,
voted?
because it's Sigma.
See,
Oh,
I'm
crap,
aiming
I
Stinger
skipped.
because I don't think there
It is
would have
probably
actually been
Stinger,
any
yeah.
time for Sigma to make it
No.
around. even.
I will
It's
say this.
Sigma.
Graham, call it. Who should I vote for? I don't know.
I'm feeling Stinger. I don't know.
Alright,
I'm
it's
thinking
hard for Stinger.
Stinger,
Why
but
do
I
you think it's
skipped.
me?
Because I don't think that what you said about Sigma is possible even with vents. I mean, I saw Sigma around there too.
Eh,
Alright,
you'll
we'll
find
find
this.
out.
Guess we'll find out.
Found my body.
This will be
Sigma
some
wouldn't do
wild
this to
triple
me.
imposter where like I walked like right and back left or something, and somehow Stinger thought that was something else entirely happening.
Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable.
Uh-oh, okay. We have to mute right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I pulled up the map. Okay, I was an admin, so... oh no! Yes.
All right. Okay. It was. Wait. Okay. Never mind. We don't know. I saw a third dead body. It was just Stinger.
I will say this, I can vouch for Fant. Fant was doing the same task as me in the admin area.
I saw Sigma either faking wires or faking the download or something, or doing download or actually doing the wires. I don't know.
I was
just-
uploading.
I'm just doing my tasks in electrical.
Yeah, and I had gone over to navigation.
Hmm.
Well,
Are we skipping?
well, yeah. I just did this because I wanted to prevent a potential double kill from happening. But,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I
we were
definitely-
right on Stinger. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like some misseeing of what I was doing. I'm pretty sure that was an attempted
Yeah.
accusation.
I'm gonna be careful of Aiko.
I see how it is.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. So, I think I'm still need to go into admin. Hold on. Oh god. Oh no, what am I? Okay, sabotage. Where do I go? No, Fant. No. No, Fant's with me. Okay, I'm happy he's with me. But I don't... No! It was Graham! Really?
I
Really?
think I was third imposter.
I guess there's
Great.
three imposters out
5
there.
seconds.
What did I see from you then, Sigma?
I don't know. I just ran straight to electric.
Thank you, Stinger.
That was weird because I came out of reactor, was going to electrical, and you came from storage.
I don't know how it's possible. I ran with you guys from reactor into electric, and we went to the back together, and you were like just behind me.
Wait, you were in
Then
front of me.
you could join it.
Maybe that was latency.
Maybe.
I was
Somehow.
gonna say, do you remember we played 2 weeks ago or whatever? Do you remember that clip with Chelsea where
Oh yeah, were you like
yeah,
you were following each other?
yeah, like she was insistent that I was chasing her, and of course I was convinced that she was an imposter, and in reality we were both telling the truth.
That's pretty powerful.
So I don't know, maybe that's what happened.
Maybe. Like I'm trying to think if I like went slightly right, then was like, oh, I should check electric, but I thought I ran straight in. But yeah,
We
well,
should get
again.
we should get a map. Where's the map?
I do have I put a map I found in Google Among Us map.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is the Skeld, by the way.
Oh, Skeld. Okay, thank you.
This is the
'Cause
Skeld.
There is the Polis, right? And then the
Yeah, Polis is one.
We're
It's obviously
probably gonna
one.
stick to Skeld and Polis. I don't
Okay.
know if we're gonna play Mira tonight because nobody likes Mira.
Okay. Is Mara
It's
Why?
very crewmate
Shouldn't Mira be-
favored.
Shouldn't Mira be better with the changes?
Oh, what changes did they make other than the taskbar updating? And
Anonymous voting
vote.
and taskbar updating, and then we could change maps in the same lobby, which
Sick.
is really nice.
I also saw like in the court, I didn't know if this was there before, but the wires, they had like little symbols, like triangle with the triangle.
yeah, that's new too.
Okay.
That is a colorblind thing.
Yeah, thanks, Sig.
Yep. And it's like just for Ben, and it was Tess, right? Or Or do you prefer that, or do you prefer?
Tess is easier than Miss Metroid. So.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to know what you prefer, because I hear like nukes.
Yeah,
tell you
yeah.
Tess all the time, so I just wanted
Yeah,
to know.
that's
So,
totally fine.
just so you know, Trojan and Rue, this is their first time playing the game, so go easy. Go easy.
Cool.
Don't
yeah.
quiz them about their tasks.
Yeah, I'm
You
taking the
get
pledge.
keys.
Yeah, I'm taking the pledge. I'm not gonna ask Trojan or Rue what tasks they did. I'm not gonna use that as like an easy. Are they imposter? Are they not imposter?
Depends on how late into the night it is.
Yeah, maybe later in the night we will. But...
All right, for the record, I have learned nothing from my prior time playing this game, and that while it will be fair for you to ask me about tasks and then kill me when I don't have an answer, I'm just letting you know that if you do that, it may or may not be a bad move because I just have not learned them.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna start it up. Good luck.
All
Don't
right.
Kill me.
Good
Okay.
luck. Have fun. Mute up.
All right, killing
Good
Phantom
luck.
navigation. Good luck.
Good luck. Oh crap! Crap! Oh my god! I don't know what to do. Okay. Okay. I'm staying right here. Okay, so he's doing that task. Okay. I'm staying right here. He's still there. It's taking forever. It's taking forever. Can I go somewhere else? Am I gonna get in trouble? Is he just waiting for me? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay. Okay, he took for a while. Okay, he stood there. Can I like move this screen? No. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna. Okay.
No, Stinger, you were so young.
All
No,
right.
Stinger.
Well, I'm sorry, but Trojan, what were you doing?
I was doing electrical right there.
Yeah, but you were, running away from Stinger's body that had yet to hit the floor. Any last words, Trojan? Any last words?
I'm sorry, this is funny.
I've
I
heard
thought
enough.
you just said to go easy
I'm sorry,
on
man.
them.
I'm sorry you got an imposter on your first game. I'm so sorry.
Trial by
Well,
fire.
there's not much you can do besides, like, if you
I
see
feel like
someone
this
murder
always
someone in
happens.
their first game.
feel
I
like
just
this
want to let you know.
happens.
the
Could have
body
turned
had
a
already
blind
actually
eye
hit
just
the
for
floor. I
one
just wanna
round,
let
you
know.
know?
You could have asked where I was at. Asked where I was at.
When I saw Red running from it, I was like, oh no. Oh man. No.
You've learned a valuable lesson about Among Us.
Oh, here. I'm gonna vote for Trojan too. There you go.
Make sure you vote if you are.
My God.
I'm sorry, man.
Trojan, you're very sus. And you are very, very ejected.
Well,
Okay, wait. I don't remember if it's this one. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Okay, I have to run with people because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, things are on cooldown. Okay, hold on. I don't know if they suspect me.
I don't know how she's gonna pull this off.
I don't either. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know the task. That's a problem too. Let's go. I don't know the task. What's the task? I don't know the task. I don't know the task. This is, I don't know what I'm doing. This is going really well. I can tell I'm doing such a great job. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's the one. hold on. I need to. Can I look at it? Okay, let's see if I'm doing this right. I don't even know I'm doing this right.
Fant, no!
Yeah, Fan's body is right at the card swipey in admin. I just ran into the room with the Grim. I came from the cafeteria area.
Huh, okay. I just finished up in the engine with the manifold and I was in the medbay getting scanned.
I was doing
I
the.
was alone with.
Oh, sorry.
No, you can go ahead.
I was doing the gasoline task. The one with the gas, the filling up. In the storage? I think it's storage.
I can confirm that Sigma was with me in electrical very shortly before then.
Yeah, I was in admin earlier in the round, so I think this is fairly recent. Like, I want to say in the last 30 to 40 seconds is when it would have occurred.
I saw Muncha in Nav just before I did the Leafs task in O2 and went to admin to do my data upload, and that's when I found the body. So that was pretty much my path.
When did
Ben,
you
where
run
have you
into
been?
Grim? I've been just chilling, minding my own business, doing my tasks.
Clearly.
You know how it be. I was scanning with my boy Muncha and Medbay. We're chilling.
It's
Muncha's
true.
clear, by the way. He didn't cancel his scan to check me though, which makes me sad. But he is clear. I mean, I'm down to skip. I trust Fant got one last time. Down to
Yeah.
just
I
task
think-
it up.
7 and 1, or
We're good.
7 and 1 to get makes is what you're supposed to do anyways, right? Unless
Yeah.
you're.
Well, I
100%
think that
sure.
also assumes that there's 2 imposters left. We know we got Trojan.
Yeah.
People
I'm
a bunch
at-
of free shots, but
Yeah, I'm at 7 and 1. We're definitely safe.
my mute button's not working. It's making me sad.
No.
Okay. Oh my god. I know I had to do it, but Fan is so good. And no one was around, too. That was my other thing. I gotta do this. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. People are gonna go this way, right? Alright, I'm gonna try to figure this out. Is this the right room? Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if they don't bleh. They probably all suspect me. Watch. They all know what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna go and do other things because, well, now I look suspicious, right? Okay, hold on. Let's do the can thing. I think I was given away with the can thing. People probably figured out what it was then. Okay. Is there any task in here? I think there is. I don't know. I don't know. This is like the worst scenario to be an imposter because, like, nobody knows. Okay, let's try to figure out. Can people hear me when I'm in here? Oh, damn, there's people in here. I goes in here. Hold on. Can they hear me?
No.
Okay. Okay, wait, guys, someone gotta come out here right now. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared. Aiko's standing there for a long time, though. I think he feels like he knows something. I think he knows something. Okay. I'm just gonna go the other way. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, hold on. Alright. No! Oh, shit. Shit. I need to look like I'm normal. Look like you're normal. Normal? Is this normal? Is this normal? I don't know if this is normal. Shit. Okay. Oxygen. Do the oxygen. Okay. Wait, what? How did I? Aww.
Everybody did their task.
We did.
Oh.
We won.
Oh, you won. Yay!
Oh, I cannot believe that.
It was me. I was like sitting here the whole entire time being like,
I can't believe it.
how
The
do
literal
you?
first game.
Game no.
It
Immersion
definitely
by
knows.
fire.
It has to know.
So
Oh.
it
doesn't know.
if you want to set a button to mute and unmute you in Discord, you actually have to select toggle mute as the.
You also need
Yeah,
Discord.
that's the problem, Ben.
If when you launch things, if you launch Steam games as admin. You also need to launch Discord as admin. Otherwise, admin unboxing or boxing will prevent inputs from the game to being seen by Discord.
Oh, that's
So,
good to know.
Rue, were you like in a vent for like a literal hour there?
Yes.
Yes. I noticed Rue jumping back and forth between vents in admin while I was watching an admin, and then she came and murdered me.
I saw. I was doing my task in lower engine, and then I came out, and Rue like walked right up to me, and then stopped, and then I just walked away, and it was the stop of someone that was like, "Shucks, I could have just killed that person," and I was like, "I'm not going near Rue anymore for the rest of the game." I was just like, nope,
Oh my
not
God,
doing
what a
it.
video game.
I was sitting there being
Let's
like,
go,
what are the
let's go.
tasks and where do I
Why
go
would
to
I have a
pretend?
band eventually.
Okay, recruit me. Okay, good. We're not imposters this time around. Yes, okay, I can learn. Alright, so... My problem is I let them do their task, and that was... You have to be quick enough. Ah! No! I let one go by. Okay, so I got that one done. What's up, Ant? He probably doesn't trust me anymore. He's like, nah, I don't know, man. Oh, wait, where's the shield? There's a oh, shields. Okay, in shields. Hold on. I have this one. And then, oh, what do you do? Is that it? That was it. Ah, Sigma might kill me. I don't want to be killed by Sigma. Okay. Hold on. Oh no. What do we do? Okay, wait. There's Muncha. Saw Muncha. Okay, what do we do? Okay. Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, so I was in admin. I did my upload. I did my card swipe. I checked the panel. I see someone is in security. I look out in the hallway. I see the camera is not on, so I just assume it's a dead body. Oxygen goes off. I walk over to security. Tess is dead in the middle of the cross. Stinger is dead on the cameras themselves. So they're both there.
Did you cross anybody? Like you went in from the top, like via the med
Yeah,
bay,
I
or-
went from the top. There was nobody going past me, but before I left admin, I saw 4 people in electrical. So I want to say that the killers probably killed and then went down into electrical, and we're trying to blend with the group.
Okay.
So if any
Coach,
of the
where were
town
you at?
folk,
Who?
Trojan. Where were you at?
I start off at medbay, but then went back to the cafeteria down towards the storage area to do a couple tasks there.
That was like your whole route through the.
Yeah.
You never were left side.
No.
Why did I pass you after electrical in the lower engine on the left side,
Ooh.
Because I
running
went,
from the security
I
area?
went to do storage. Like, if you're asking if I went to the reactor, I never went to the reactor area. Like, I went down to storage, and then...
Because like I crossed you coming from that direction. You're the only one coming from there. That's where the bodies were.
Correct, but
I guess
went
one of the
down to
bodies was.
bottom. I went down to the bottom, very bottom left, and then was going back towards the right to do more tasks because I had more tasks on the right-hand side when it got reported.
Mm-hmm.
If there were a bunch of people in electrical, who was all down there in that vicinity?
I mean, I'm probably gonna look sus by saying this, but I wasn't near anyone. But I went to the oxygen 2 from shields when I was doing the shield task with the little red dots, and you push the dots to make the shield go away. And then that's when like the oxygen. So I went over there, but I did see Muncha and Sigma along the way around communications.
Yeah.
Like
So
sabotage and communication.
I think this is. Well, I guess they could have been in events, but
I'm
it
voting
could be
to
like a Ben
skip that boy.
self-report or Trojan running from the bodies. I don't think we need to vote here, but
I don't think it's
I don't think I would tell you both bodies are there if I
Yeah.
was one of the killers.
Yeah, but Trojan literally ran from that direction. So.
You're looking sus. He's looking sus. All right. Here, I'm gonna follow Trojan. That's what we'll do. follow my hubby. Oh, he disappeared on me. I don't know. It's pretty sus right now. Okay. Well, I will go to here and do my task. Here's the electrical. Get the X to the stars, and then the triangles, and then what? Okay, there's that one, and then there's just one. There we go. Okay, so how many tasks do we have? Navigation, huh? There's Trojan again, and there's Grim. All right, well, let's see what's gonna happen. Ah, there's a dead body. Okay.
This body is on the bottom garbage chute, all the way at the bottom of storage.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't want to rat Trojan out, but I was following him for a minute, paying attention to see if he was doing his tasks. So, I don't know.
The whole point of the game is to rat people out. So if you want,
Yeah, you better rat him out if you saw him.
But okay. Here's another thing that makes him look suspicious. I was going from admin to storage, and I saw Trojan on the way to navigation.
I can
Yeah,
confirm that I saw Rue on the way to navigation. By the way, we were right next to each other.
So, I don't think it's Rue. I don't think it's TZ. It's obviously not me. I don't think it's Grim based off the med scan thing. I'm not sure about Sigma. Trojan, I'm 99.9999.
I haven't actually seen Sigma.
I'm voting for Trojan. That's the second round in a row.
I did see Sigma fix the lights at the end.
The only person I've seen consistently this game is Ben.
Yeah, I've seen Sigma a couple of times.
I'm voting Trojan here. I got it. I'm sorry you got imposter 2 rounds in a row.
There's 3 messages in my chat from 3 different people.
Because Sigma, I've literally not seen him this whole time.
3 different people talked completely unasked in my chat, and it says, Ben is sus, throw him off, always yeet Ben. I'm pretty sure it's Ben, I don't know why he's talking about it.
I just want to raise the point that if we got this right and it's not, if it is Trojan, then he's accusing me, so I am probably safe.
We'll find out pretty soon.
Very quickly, yes.
Okay, so it's not Trojan. I don't know. He was trying to do his task and it didn't look right. That's pretty much. Oh crap. The world's melting. Hold on. While the world's melting, I'll get the electrical. Okay, hold on. Where do we have to go when it's melting? Oh, okay. Cafeteria to the med bay. No. To the upper. Okay, I'm saying this so I could start getting used to things. What is this? Oh, do we just have to line it up? Oh, okay. That was kind of nice. Okay, and then here's the security. Ah! Okay.
Nobody died. Okay.
Okay, I think we got Trojan.
I was thinking if somebody had died, I would know for sure who it was, but nobody's died, so I do not know for sure who it is.
We must have gotten Trojan, right? Because if there were 2 left, there was.
It was just yeah. During that reactor kill, all they had to do was get 1 kill.
Yeah, and there's plenty of time for the kill cooldown.
Yeah.
Like
so
even after
yeah.
Reactor, so.
Yeah, I think we got Trojan.
Yeah, so I haven't played with anyone here except Fant, so, but I know Fant would know to kill there, so I'm not sus of Fant at all. Rue is kinda,
in my opinion.
So Rue, like, I know I said I didn't want to talk about like what tasks were due, but Rue was very convincing with faking tasks for her second game ever. So I don't think it's Rue. And so I'm pretty sure we got Trojan, and then Trojan accused Sigma, so I don't think he'd throw his own teammate under the bus unless it's some Omega Brain play here. So I don't think it's Sigma.
I mean, I've
And
been with Grim a lot of times, and Grim had plenty of opportunities to kill me. So I don't think it's Grim.
Grim's the only one that like I mean, because like everybody
I'm down
else
to
has
shoot
done
Grim.
stuff.
Tasks suck.
Like, because I don't think Ben would again say there were two bodies up there.
Yeah, I think it's for me. It's either yellow or purple, but I'm down to shoot one of them and then play it out.
Like,
if it doesn't end.
Grim, do you have a defense here at all? Because like you're the only one like that like hasn't been.
I mean, I don't have a
Not
strong
much.
except. I was actually going to say the same thing about Rue in that, just like in the previous round, we had happened to be near each other in navigation, and it would have been a really good time to kill me, which is why I wasn't suspect of Rue. The same kind of thing happened here. We briefly passed each other in navigation.
Okay. Well,
And that was right after the reactor started, so.
it's like I feel like Grim's the only one that makes sense to be the imposter right now. I voted for Grim.
I
That's
did as
fair.
well.
I don't
feel
have a
bad for this one. It's like process of elimination.
Yeah, this is
but,
basically like nothing that like Grim did incorrectly. It's more process of elimination.
Yeah, it's just if we're right, we're right, and if we're wrong, you get to do your task through a wall. So it doesn't.
Yeah,
really-
I'm sorry.
No,
it
it's all
that
good. It's
way.
all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I just the reactor went off, and I knew that if I killed Rue, it would have been instantaneously me because no one else was there. There's no way it could have been anyone but me, which is why I didn't kill Rue.
Yeah.
But then I went over there and I couldn't kill anyone else either.
I don't think you could have done anything with that game.
Yeah.
Like, that's impossible to win.
I think you had to just kill Rue and hope that nobody finds the body. Like just kill
or
Rue
press
and then
the
like
button.
try to kill somebody else really quickly.
Yeah.
I went back to the button because I was like, well, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure it's not Ben or Fan. So if somebody is dead, then I know who it was.
Yeah. So
No,
Sigma would have
that's
figured
good.
it out right there.
I was sus of Sigma until Trojan, who I was like so sure of was an imposter, attacked Sigma. And I was like, okay.
Damn it. I should have just not said anything.
I mean, that was a hard situation.
Yeah,
sure.
if you accused Grim, I would have been opposite. Okay, Grim's good. It's got to be Sigma.
Yeah,
See,
same
and-
thing.
I
Like,
thought,
that
okay,
was my
so I
preface
was
of
actually
thinking there.
debating between do I throw my teammate under the bus or do I go for someone good? And I had not seen Sigma that whole game, and that was the only one I could legitimately go for of the good side.
That was pretty
Yeah,
legit
yeah.
though. Like, I think I was suspicious to everybody except Ben, probably.
You know what I should have done?
Honestly,
I, should've killed Ben
I didn't think you were
I was
sus.
actually
just
a
thought
little
you go
sus of
to
you,
Yellow
Sigma.
and repair.
I thought you killed Dark Green and then went to Lights. I thought that's what you did. So I was actually sus of you. But then everybody was so sure of Trojan, so I was like, sure, let's go with it.
All right. Well,
when you say, when
I
you
was
say
thinking
you,
it was
that
Trojan
you
because of his
Sigma.
task. He was like taking
want-
too long on the shield one when I took like 2 seconds.
I want Trojan to be a crewmate.
It'll happen
For
someday.
Trojan.
We're gonna
Statistically.
start one, please. I swear to God, if Trojan's an
I mean,
imposter,
maybe I'll just
Yeah.
die 5 seconds.
Looks like I'm gonna
into
live
it.
past round 1.
someday.
Okay, I'm a crewmate again. Okay. Wait, I should probably follow people. Does everyone get different tasks? I should have asked that question. I should have asked that question where if everyone gets different tasks. I think everyone does get different tasks from what I understand. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Is it... Uh-oh. Poor Muncha, man.
Well, that sure
Not
did
have a
take
good
while.
life.
Well, Stinger, you lived around.
I was
That's
waiting
why I
for
play
the
the video
reactor
game.
for someone to come and help me.
So I was in electric doing tasks. The reactor went off. I finished my task. I think Grim was in there with me.
Mhm.
Where
I
the
was
body?
running out of electrical. Just at the door of the electrical was Muncha. Aiko passed me on my way out as they were coming in, so I would assume that it's Aiko.
I also didn't see the body going in, and I entered electrical less than 10 seconds.
Well, the
before
body
that
was
reported.
right behind you in the doorway, so...
Yeah, which means it was either me that killed him, and then you reported, or it was Aiko, and I know it wasn't me, so...
Yeah.
Or Tess killed and self-reported.
Oh, that's not
No.
my style.
You sure about that?
Absolutely.
I feel
Thanks
like
for
you would
that
say
for
that
me.
anyways, right? Like either, like I didn't see the body because I spaced out, but you know, I feel like it's going to sound either like, all right, vote for one of us, I guess.
Well, because
Yeah.
I feel like...
Wait, who are people voting for?
I skipped
Probably
because
either me or
I voted
I
for
wasn't near
Aiko.
anyone, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
but I was trying to do my
Mhm.
task.
I was over
I
in
saw Tess go
navigation
left
pretty
at the
much
start.
like the
but
whole
So
time.
that's
it
all I
could be,
saw.
it could be, was it are Grim, Aiko, and Tess like the only
Yeah.
people it could be?
Yeah, we were the 3 people in electrical, so it was probably one of us.
The reason I'm leaning Aiko
That was
is
fun
that
to kill themselves.
Like we can.
Tess saw me in there, which means...
Yeah, I
we
was
could
in
vote-
there
we could
for a
just
while.
Mercy,
Yeah.
no, that probably wouldn't be too
If-
good.
if it
I mean,
was
if
a
we kill all
self-report-
3 of them, we got them. We got at least one imposter.
I think because Grim and Tess saw each other prior, I'm inclined to believe it was the last person that walked in. So I'm voting Aiko.
I mean, the biggest brain play, it's like they're both imposters, and
Yeah.
the other one reported.
I mean,
Well,
or
then they would
self-report. Either
report.
way, they can alibi each other.
Mhm.
Hmm. I'll take my
It is
chances.
possible. Although I will point out, Tess, like you and I don't really know each other, so
No.
if we were to try to pull that off, that would be
That
some,
would be super 5
like,
brain.
yeah, exactly.
All right, well,
Oh, poor
Good
Aiko.
luck,
It's
fellow
Alright.
team
possible, but
members.
Oh, poor Aiko, man. Nah. Alright, let's go with Grim and Tess. Let's go with Grim. I think it's Grim. I don't know. He's watching me. Kind of. Okay. Okay, I see 3 in medbay, 1 in lower, 1 in storage, 2 in admin. Huh. Okay, well the lights are out. So this means I gotta go to the light area, right? But in the light area... Oh my gosh! Not me.
the body, Stinger's body, was just below the crossroads of like reactor and security, like just above the lower engine.
Okay, I need to throw out some information here. So, I saw 3 of them running left, and I got a little suspicious because Grim was one of them. So, I wanted to check where they split off really quickly before I went down to storage to do more tasks. And Grim was within 5 seconds of Stinger. So I feel like this is a very large probability this is a self-report.
Well, I can tell you what I know, and I can't verify it.
Well, I'm
but
nervous now. If
I
we
was-
missed on Aiko.
Stinger's dead and can't confirm this, of course, but I was with Stinger in medbay, and I ran around and went left, like towards reactor area, and Stinger must have gone right. The lights were out, so I couldn't see much, but Stinger must have gone around to the right in order to get down there. I also
Well,
just briefly passed someone in
Sigma
reactor.
was the other person I passed.
Okay, well, if we
Grim
think
and
we
Stinger.
missed on
Grim,
Aiko,
Stinger, and Sigma.
Alright, Grim was one of the other 3 people in that area in the first kill.
well, if we think we missed, we can't vote. Unless we're absolutely sure, because we're on 7.
Yeah, because we're on 7.
So
Yeah.
I'm down to skip.
Okay, yeah, I think we should discover a little bit more. Because I was with Grim, but he didn't kill
Yeah, I
me in admin. And I was doing a task where I was downloading the thingy.
Yeah, it could be we did miss on the
Well,
first
also-
one.
And I'm gonna vote to skip. I'm saying this just because you two are new. The kill cooldown would have been in effect right near the start of the round as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You have like, I don't know, like
I think
20
it's
some
20
odd
seconds, maybe,
seconds
something like that.
before you can actually kill
Yeah.
somebody in a round. Yeah, so you're safe like in that period. Just so you guys know.
Okay, I forgot about that. Alright. Now I think it's Grim. I think it's Grim. Okay, well there's 3. I don't know. I saw. Okay, so it was Grim and. I see you, man. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Woo! That was a long one. Shit, I could die like 3 times in there. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Alright. There's Sigma. He looks like he's doing his task. But he doesn't look like he's in the right spot. There's Fant. Oh my god, Fant!
I saw Fant kill him.
I'm convinced.
Yeah, I misclicked.
Wow.
I
Easy
was
game.
gonna say, I literally just saw Fan run up that direction because I kind of knew, like, yeah, I literally ran opposite of him, so yeah, sorry, Fan.
You're gonna regret this.
Hey!
Hey!
Yeah, I suck.
I was watching
Yeah,
Sigma
my
doing his
plan
task.
there was to try
Get them to run
and-
away and then kill somebody that's left behind.
No, my plan was to try and kill somebody near-ish to Grim, and then basically report it and try and pin it on Grim for
mean, it
like
was smart.
the 6-person vote.
I also didn't even see who died. I just saw you with the knife and the corpse rolling.
I need like
It was
30
me.
seconds real quick just to AFK for 30 seconds.
I mean, Aiko, your kill at the start was like not bad because there was very reasonable suspicion on both Tess and myself.
Yeah, but like I don't know how to make the argument for it. Like I should have at least like been like, you better kill both of us or all 3 of us, but I didn't know to argue for it.
I don't think there is a way to make it really definitive apart from trying to like strong arm and just yell or something like that.
Oh, I mean I could have like pretended to be more sad about it, but like, I think I can do a pretty good hurt and innocent. I mean, usually I can only do that because I'm actually hurt and innocent, and frequently have been murdered by people just because I have no idea what I'm doing.
I was shocked it was Fant. Because I thought it was Sigma for a minute, and then I was like, eh, he's doing his task.
Yeah,
I was scared of Fant at the end.
Yeah.
How did you kill Stinger then? Like, what direction did you go from?
You vented, right? At the bottom?
No, I didn't vent at all. I just ran over the top left during lights out.
Oh,
And
Was it
Grim,
you
like
that I
when you
passed?
Grim, you reported that one, right, on Stinger?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
I literally
was
like brushed
hunting
shoulders
you.
with you going
Yeah.
down. I
I
thought,
thought
man,
so.
Grim saw me. Yeah.
No, I saw someone. I wasn't certain who it was.
Yeah,
which is why
it was
I
me.
was
Like,
hoping you
I
were
had
gonna get
literally
him.
just killed Stinger. Right then and right there.
Alright. I'm a crewmate again. Okay. I don't know, everybody went to weapons. That's Aiko. Okay. There's 3 of them in here. Down, that screen's so huge, I can't see! Okay, someone reported a dead body.
Not again. Muncha.
Muncha, no.
Poor Muncha, man.
Next round, nobody kill Muncha.
Yeah,
First
Muncha.
round.
Alright,
Aw.
well,
That's just gonna
The
make him
body-
the imposter next round.
The body was upper engine, the bottom part of upper engine.
alright, well, myself, then Rue were in navigation at the end there. Pre-kill cooldown, for sure, so.
I did see, this is weak, I did see Sigma and Stinger come from top left, but that's weak evidence.
Okay, and Aiko was over
Stinger
here
went
as
straight
well.
left at the start.
Yeah, I did. I went to reactor, and then when the O2 was going off, I started walking back towards the right side, but I got saw by the time I got to cafeteria. I saw Sigma in cafeteria. I thought he was coming from the right side, but I
Yeah, I
already
came
screwed
from
that
the
up
right
once
side.
tonight.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's just a visual thing, but I was never on the left side of the map this round.
I guess I can't be certain, I saw you coming down. Stinger,
So
I saw.
here,
Okay.
Frozen, where
yeah,
were you
yeah. I
at?
came down to cafeteria.
You saw me in weapons right away, and then I went down to O2 to do a couple tasks there. And that's
Okay,
pretty
so
much
that
where I
means it's
was.
between Grim, Stinger, and Tess. One of those three is an imposter. Or
To,
six.
to be
Well,
honest,
it's-
I don't even think it's that refined. I mean,
I mean,
It's pretty iffy.
everybody
I don't
else
think
was
there's
right
much.
side.
There was a
Mhm.
big
Well,
pile
well,
of
we
people
also-
on right.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
left side. I went straight to electrical as I do on this map, and I diverted the power to communications, and then I looped up through the reactor because I know that generally on Skeld, it's all about misdirection. So if they call O2, there's somebody probably dead at reactor. And I just ran through there. I didn't see anybody, and I went into medbay and was doing my medbay scan. I saw Muncha going into electrical
Do you still
when
have
I
your
left.
medbay scan, or did it finish?
It finished. I was on my way to check like admin vitals to see if anybody died, and
And it could
I was
be a
in
Grim
cafeteria.
self-report as well. It's like Grim, Stinger, and
I'm
like,
kind of feeling like the self-report at this point.
yeah. I don't want to vote here.
I
I'm
don't
not gonna
know.
vote on
I'm
mine,
skipping.
but
I think it's a little.
Yeah,
too
we
here.
skip now.
You think
gonna
I would
have to be
so
careful of
heartless.
Grim, Stinger, and then there's still
Kill
one other
Muncha
imposter
again.
out there. So. Could be sick.
No one was ejected. I think it's Tess now. Because the way she said that, I looked at the map. So. Okay, this time around. How do we go down? There's Grim and Sig. Oh, okay. There's Grim. There's a lot of people to the right. Hold on. Hmm. This. Okay. Oh! Someone's not gonna find me. Up. They found me pretty quick. Oh, did it go good for you, Pizza Pizza?
Okay. Before I say where this body was,
Hi,
Grim, where were
Marvin.
you at?
Hello.
Well, you all saw me in electrical with
Oh, that's
At the very end,
I know
just
that
before
feeling.
reporting. Where were you at?
just before reporting, and then I went down and ran around left up to the upper engine.
You ran left to the upper engine. Was anybody else in the upper engine?
I was right
I
side
mean,
the
I
whole time.
Right.
threw down there, but like you saw me end at electrical because then I was doing a couple things in storage.
I have a question.
But I was like not really near much of anybody.
Nobody
Like,
saw Grim.
can I throw something out there? Because
No.
this was really weird at the start of the round. I was stuck in cafeteria.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I can't
With
believe it. So I was right about one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I felt
think
like
that's
that was really
Sigma?
weird. I
Eh,
didn't see anybody else other than Stinger in there, and I don't
Ma-
want to like.
I saw
say that
Sigma
was
at the
an
south
accusation,
door.
But I was the only person I saw when I got stuck in there.
Yeah, Ben and I got stuck in storage. I was gonna ask a question actually. Do we have visual tasks turned off?
They are off.
Okay, I was gonna say Ben did the garbage chute, but I didn't see any garbage eject, so I just wanted to make sure that was
Yeah,
off.
yeah. Visual
Cool.
tasks are off.
Cool.
Hmm.
Where was
Because
the
this body
anyway?
was right by communications.
I want to say something, but
Right there.
can't. I have to be quiet.
I
So-
voted for
I'm dead.
Tess.
You think it's me? Because I
Yeah.
went to the right after we were locked in storage?
No, because you said you did like a giant loop-de-loop around the left side of the map last round, and you claim to not have seen the body towards the end of the round.
I saw Muncha going into electrical when I left, and then I just went through the reactor area while O2 was going off to make sure nobody was dead over there. And then I did my medbay scan, and then the body got called. I didn't think that that was too much of a thing. I didn't spend very much
Or
time over
the
there.
body was like right outside upper engine, it was said. So you would have had to have walked through that area if you were going from electrical.
Right, but I saw Muncha go into electrical when I left. So the last time I saw him, he was alive.
Okay, well, I think it's you.
I don't think we need to vote right now, but
Yeah.
Be careful. Be careful.
Oh
Be
no.
so careful.
Oh man. Shit. Nobody remembered. Nobody remembered.
I'm a little suspicious of either Tess or Stinger, and I think they're one. I don't know who the heck the second one is right now, and that's a problem.
I could do tasks, right? Yeah, I could do tasks. This is. I'm gonna help them do their task. Let's see, this one. My poor little robot doesn't know what to do. He's like, oh, I'm just sitting there and I'm so alone. Alright, that was slow. Man, I can't believe it. I knew it. I knew about one of them. The other one I had no idea. That is for sure. Oh, this one didn't stop? It didn't download? Say what? This is pretty cool. I get to like chat with you guys as well as like hang out. Oh gosh.
Well, I just caught Orange running away from the body.
Was that me, or was that you self-reporting that when you saw I was coming towards you?
You were coming towards me against the upper cafeteria wall. Is that your claim? That you were doing laps across the top of the cafeteria, but coming to me?
I was coming up from the admin area, and I saw you walking away from a pink body at the top of cafeteria. It looked like Fant was going to do wires.
Oh, yeah? Where were you exactly when you saw him?
I was south-ish, kind of, just south of the wires area. I was just coming up, and you were on top of the body, and must have seen me with imposter vision, and had to self-report.
Where was the body exactly?
So what actually
On the
happened
wires in
is Fant is
cafeteria.
on the wires in the top left, and I was on admin panel, saw one person in cafeteria, thought somebody might have died, so I went up, started looking in all the corners, and as I get to the top of the cafeteria, I see Orange
That's not what
beelining to
happened.
the
Thank you
right.
for that.
You
And
were just
Fant is
running
dead on
away
the
from the
left.
body, and
Okay.
had to self-report because you saw I was coming for it.
Okay, I just want to throw this out here. I actually feel in this case that it's more likely Stinger because I went down to Shields and I saw TZ run into electrical to do a task there, and there's no way could have possibly
Trojan.
made it up there in
Something.
time.
Stinger was also the only person that went left at the start, and he was the last person to come out of that area, according to Grim.
I didn't go left to start. I went south.
I'm talking about the first round, the very beginning of the game.
No, the
Oh,
very first round I did
okay.
see you
Yeah.
roughly coming
I'm
from the
convinced
vicinity.
it's Stinger at this point. For one of them,
I mean,
They don't vote on
it's
7.
easy.
What the fuck is that?
It's easy after this.
I think we should vote every round from now on.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
a
we
smart
could wait.
plan.
We already went 3 without
Smart plan.
trying someone, so I feel pretty confident about Stinger. Alright.
This is so weird when like
Oh my god, dude.
you can't talk,
This is
but
such as heck. The only person I'm trusting right now is Grim because I saw him actually stop the thing.
Woo! Oh, we could go through rooms. This is cool. Oh wait, admin. I gotta do my admin task. This is so weird. This is so fun though. I like this game. It's very different for sure. Aww. Oh wait, okay. This is so much fun. This game, I honestly
Rue,
recommend this
you're
game.
unmuted.
Oh, sorry. I gotta change that then if I use that one a lot. I just realized. Okay, there it is. Alright, doing the med scan, I guess? Or no, I have to do... That's it? Take a break? Take a break. I guess take a break? Go grab a coffee? Uh-oh. Okay. Wait. Something's happening and I don't know what to do. How do I... Is it over here? The oxygen... Or wait. This is... Where am I? Admin. Okay, so this is the admin area. I wonder what she's gonna do. Hold on, let's see what she's gonna do. She's just standing there.
I think I know what this
Okay,
is
so
about.
since the game hasn't ended, I think we can safely assume that Stinger was one of them, because otherwise they just had to kill one each to win the game. Aiko just died. Me and Trojan left them when we went out of medbay.
Yeah.
Of everyone,
So I still think
I'm
it's
most-
Tess.
I'm
suspicious
thinking it is.
of Tess because I haven't seen
I
Tess
saw
in a
everybody
while.
else that round.
Yeah.
I kept
Never
getting
saw-
locked in freaking storage, so I just run in circles by myself.
I mean, you could definitely have time to run in storage when you've already killed someone.
Sure. I mean, I haven't really been around anybody else because I just keep getting locked in storage, just dipping into places, looking to make sure nobody's dead. All my tasks are done.
I mean, I literally just saw TZ, Grim, and Sigma all in admin. We were all there, and then I swiped my card right after, and I think that's when they went and saw the body. Or not saw the body, the emergency meeting, excuse me.
I think either it's Tess or the only reason the two imposters haven't won yet is because of kill cooldowns and we are getting played super hard. But I think it's probably Tess.
It ain't me. I'll stick with somebody next round if you guys want me to. I just chilling, so.
The cooldown round.
I'm just thinking because if we
I
assume
gotta
that
be
Stinger
careful what I
was
say.
correct,
I don't want
then
Trojan
there's
to
only
hear me.
one left, which means that we would actually be safe to skip because we're doing quite well on tasks as well.
I would think so too. Yeah, I'm cool with
Well,
that.
actually, I think I want to skip. I still think it's Tess, but I think I want to skip.
So I said what I said, but then my headphones died. So I actually didn't hear anything that was happening. Just gonna throw that out there.
TLDR, we're doing okay on tasks.
Okay, the total tasks completed are actually almost done. So, hold on, I'm gonna go over here to the med bay. I'm still figuring out this med one.
Hey guys.
Oh, is that it? That's all I had to do? What does she do? Oh wait, I can just fly through things, that's right. What the F? Hold on. Wait, do I just stop it? Wait. Oh. Oh, I see. Got it. I just needed to figure out where it stopped. That's all I had to do. She might do a group kill. Let's see what's gonna happen. We can't do anything. Alright, what's she gonna do? Uh-huh.
She cut him in half right in front of me.
Okay, yeah.
This is
literally right in
Ben's
front of me.
third self-report. This isn't me.
Third. Uh-huh. That's why we didn't lose the game when I yeeted Stinger, right? Because I self-reported.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was
Why
no
did
walk
we have something
from
with Discord
electrical.
go down? Or?
You saw me probably like do my task.
There's
electrical, and you
a-
had to have.
There's a dead chat and a bunch of people dropped down at my
okay.
behest
I was
because
like, why are so many people disconnected?
Yeah, Aiko
I
had
had
a
a
bug
bug.
with a task that couldn't be completed. So
I
we
was
wanted to see
I was
if there
thinking
something-
about walking
Wait,
back
really?
and calling an
Woo!
emergency meeting because it was like somebody's like AFK or something for task. Like,
no, I couldn't finish the task.
Yeah, I
I think
got it.
I think I got like at race condition or like fucking. I completed the task just as the first meeting got called, and I guess it never registered.
So yeah, Tess, I was pretty sure that Grim wasn't self-reporting in the first round. So that when you were like, I walked through reactor up into med bay, I was like, there's no way you walked through there and didn't see the body. So you either are covering for Stinger or you killed the person. And
killed
either
him.
way,
I
that's
did,
why I
yeah.
thought it was you.
It was
It
just
was
really
me.
inconvenient because I don't know when Tess killed that one. It had to have been after I walked back through.
I
Yeah.
mean, and that was virtually impossible at the end. I mean, we were running around as a
yeah, we were all done our task. It was
Yeah, I
all
was
just-
wondering how she was gonna do it because I was like, group
I
kill?
was busy
Yeah.
blocking the board.
I mean, O2 is a good call because it forced us to separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were
That's-
gonna follow me and kill me on the way to my final task.
No,
All right. Are we good to
I'm good.
proceed? Any questions?
Okay,
from, like,
nobody
Joker, Rue?
kill Muncha.
If I'm the imposter, if I am the
For the
imposter,
record, I did not
will
kill Muncha.
vow. I will vow right here, right now. I will not kill Muncha first.
I won't kill Munching
I'm the
either.
imposter. I'm stabbing you in front of everyone.
No,
Muncha.
Muncha's gonna be the imposter. and I'm all gonna pay.
Muncha's gonna be the imposter and wins, and he's like, yes!
Operation Let Muncha play the video game.
Alright, I'm a crewmate again, okay. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. Let me see my top. Oh, I had this one. Just kidding. I don't think it's Fant now. I see Fant. He's not doing anything sus. Oh, come on!
Are you kidding me?
Really? Oh,
Oh
poor
my.
Muncha, man.
Ah.
I feel like this is becoming a.
That must have been targeted.
Yeah, this was said to be targeted.
Even
That had to be targeted.
Where was it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I feel like Stinger's the only one that's big of an asshole to do this. So I am 99% sure Stinger is an imposter here.
No.
We can't vote though. I mean, unless we have
But yeah, so it was on weapons at navigation, like literally in the chair.
Okay, I went left at the start.
Yeah, I went left as well.
I was with you, Fant. You're my
Wow,
alibi.
what?
I was AFK
I'm
at the
fighting
start,
Fant
trying
here.
to help people.
We have 9 people alive and like no evidence.
Who's the jerk? Who's the jerk?
I mean, unless we just want to swing the hammer wildly as vengeance.
Yeah, the lights are off, so I couldn't see who it was, but it had to be somebody who went right. Who went right? Who went right at the start?
I went right. I think also Sigma
So
went
Will
right.
I went right. I saw Rue
Sigma
as
went
well.
right.
Wow.
So, wait, Rue, you said you saw me over there?
I lost Sigma.
You were
when the
with
lights went
me
out,
in the
though.
cafeteria when I was doing my task in the cafeteria.
So are we going to be rational about this or just let the bloodlust take over?
Bloodlust take
I'm
over,
skipping
but I
skipped
do
this
feel
part.
bad
As
for.
much as I want to vote out
Yeah.
Stinger here.
As much as I want to vote Fant out, this is a skip.
I took the oath, damn it. It wasn't me.
Yeah, and then you
Fant-
threw it on me. I wouldn't do that. I was the one at the start of the day getting killed every first round. I wouldn't do that.
I think Fant did it. Although he was with me at the cafeteria. He was with me for like a minute. Because I was trying to download. I was trying to do my little download, man. My little download. But, I'm starting to think it's Fant because of what happened. He did leave at some point. I don't know. And now I'm by myself, so now this is not looking good on me, right? Like, being like the suspect. The sus. Alright. Aiko's with me. Can I do an emergency meeting? How do you do an emergency meeting? I don't know, Fant. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Gosh. There it is. Okay, there's Stinger and Fant and Aiko. There's 3 of them right there. Okay.
Body is outside of the electrical room in the hallway between the bottom engine and storage. The only person I've seen is Ben running into the reactor, and
I came from the north.
yeah,
I walked
I'm not saying that it was you. I'm just saying I
Okay.
can probably clear you because I do know that you came from the north after I finished the reactor, and
Oh,
then
man, Stinger rushed in from that direction right as
I
O2
came
went off.
from. Yeah, I came in from electrical. I saw Trojan when he was going into electrical and then back out. Unfortunately, I do not have a very good alibi on this. I also saw, what was it, Grim and Sigma, and maybe Tess were also in electrical with me at one point.
yeah.
I believe you guys went left.
I went to the reactor. That's where
Yeah, I had also gone to
Ben.
reactor.
Yeah,
And then
I
went
went back right.
I
I was
really
on
want
the
to
right
ask
side
her what
after
task
fixing
she
lights.
did, but I'm not going to ask it. I'm sticking to it. I'm not going to ask her to explain anything.
You can ask me.
Huh?
Stinger, what tasks did you do?
Yeah, what did you
So
do?
in electrical, I did the rotating thing where you press
hate
it at the
that
right
tab.
time, and then I did wires, and I did the slidey switch to redirect to O2.
Sigma, what were you doing?
Voting orange.
This is a skip.
Yeah, I'm going for skip.
I'm just telling you
This
what
is
I'm doing.
absolutely skip.
I'm voting orange.
Okay,
Hi, voting
you
orange.
can stick with me the entire next round.
No thanks. I like my life.
But if you die, it confirms that I'm imposter.
But then I die.
Please watch me.
I'm definitely really sus of Stinger. I'm not confident
I think it's
she's
Fant.
going to vote yet.
I think it's Fant. But I haven't said anything yet because I don't know 100%. I don't want to do that. There's a cooldown, right? What's a cooldown? Okay, so... Alright, hold on. Fantest went to the left. Okay, so if they went to the left, I'm gonna go into here. Well, it wasn't. Welp. Here I am. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so he reported it. This is very
All
Well,
right.
it's not rude.
Alright. I think it's Tess.
Yeah, no shit.
What?
Oh yeah,
Tess
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Rue went
I'll do
up
that.
towards navigation. I was a little sus of Rue
No.
last round, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna find Tess's dead body because I saw you and Rue head over in this direction. Instead,
I
to
didn't
my surprise,
actually.
I
I'm
found
in
Rue's
electrical
body.
right now.
Can anyone confirm she's in electrical?
Yes. There were 3 of us with her.
Yep, I can
Who,
confirm as
okay,
well.
so who was it?
Wait, where's the body?
Rue just died.
Me,
Me.
Sigma, Grim, were you in the group?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
Grim
me,
was
Grim,
in-
Sigma, and
Stinger,
Tess were all
Sigma,
together.
Grim, and
Grim
Tess.
was in comms. The lights went out. I doubled back because I saw Fant go into comms, and I was like, "Ooh, lights just went out." Fant left, went to the right towards Nav. I went left with Grim to lights.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
that
can actually
means
confirm
it's
that.
either Aiko or Ben.
Aiko's in reactor with me.
Yeah.
Where was
Like,
this
we're-
body?
I'm doing
Somebody's
Simon.
lying.
I'm doing Simon
Sounds like
Says right
Fant's
now.
lying as a
Aiko's on the
self-report.
number task.
Yeah.
Wait,
Where
Fant,
did
where
you go
was
at
the
the
body
start of the
again?
round, Ben?
It's over in navigation on the far right.
I haven't
I-
been
I
the
juked
right side of the map.
Stinger.
Incredible.
Ben?
I think
Stinger
it-
around the. Am I not
Ben.
talking? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Sorry, yes. you can
Yeah,
hear you, yes.
I'm trying to ask you something, Ben. Where did you go
Sure.
at the start of the round?
I saw you going left, so I faked went left and then went down and
No,
around the
this
cafeteria and
is-
then came left afterwards.
That I was thinking
like
it was
10
Fant,
seconds later.
because-
So
But he
you
was
went
doing
right
tasks.
side.
So maybe I need
No,
to
I
start
didn't.
learning the task.
I really do think it's Ben on this one.
I see. Okay, here's.
Well, I mean,
I,
Rue,
I
you're
think
not muted, so
Oh.
yeah.
I think it's Fant and Stinger because I mean
I'm gonna change
we were
that.
all not literally all of us, but most of us were
I'm gonna
together in
change that.
electrical.
Mhm.
We weren't even on the right side, and this is Fant reporting it,
okay,
and
so
now
hang on,
Stinger
hang on. One more
desperately
thing.
jumping
So-
to the defense.
You have 3 people saying you're in electrical, right?
Yes, he does.
So
Okay, let's
Stinger,
change this.
Sigma, and Tess.
I think it was
You're saying
inside.
all
Grim
3 of
was-
you were in electrical.
That Grim was there,
Yes, with Grim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
both of us were
Grim
in
went
that.
with
The
me
four of
from
us were
Tom,
together.
where we saw you Fant, and then we went to lights.
Do we vote or do we
Is
skip
Tess
and set
Then-
third in
It's
I
on
mean,
Tom?
seven.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
Tess is
Skip
third
on
maybe
seven.
just
I think.
Aiko and Ben are just lying about being in
I
reactor.
don't know.
I'm not.
I saw Aiko go to the left side at the start of the round.
Mm.
She went into med bay with me to do scan.
Yeah, I did medbay and then I was doing reactor. Okay, we're
Windows
supposed to stop talking
settings.
now. It wasn't me though.
Am I still? Am I muted? Okay, cool. Alright, I need to change my button. I'm pressing that button, obviously, which isn't good. Alright, I'll do the reactor. There it is. Jeez, that one's so long. That's a long one, dude. Alright, we're gonna do the electrical. I really need to. I'm gonna fix that button. Okay, so while they're doing this, I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
The plot thickens.
Dun dun dun.
You know, Fant, you're reporting an awful lot of these dead
I am.
dead bodies.
So this one Grim was running away from.
Oh, okay, that's pretty sus.
From, like, this was in far right navigation. I came up. The only people I saw head this direction were, like, just into cafeteria towards the end of the
Binds,
round
toggle
were
mute.
Grim and Ben.
Where
Like,
was
Grim
the body
was coming
specifically?
from asteroid. It was far right navigation by the consoles.
Wait, you're saying you saw me go to the right?
No, I didn't say I saw you head into
There.
cafeteria from
I fixed
admin.
it.
Oh,
Now there
okay.
shouldn't be any
Yeah.
more problems.
So you had enough. You technically had enough time to go all the way around the right, and then like back down through like storage, like do that whole loop by the time I got there. Yeah, but Grim was heading out. So Grim, where did you came? You came from that direction. What did you see?
Yeah, I
anybody
started
over
by
there?
going to navigation, so I was in navigation.
Okay, I
I
fixed
went
the
and I
button.
charted a course and then downloaded data. I went back around to do a task in O2, and then I came back up around. So I
And you
did.
saw absolutely nobody else.
No,
Ah,
I mean I can confirm that I crossed you at the end, shortly before we reported, but
it is my birthday
no, I didn't
soon.
see anyone else.
Did
over
anybody
there.
see anybody coming from like south navigation over by storage?
I was leaving storage at the end of the round, and I ran into Aiko at the front of electrical. But Aiko was coming out of electrical. They were not coming from that side of the map. So
Okay.
I still think
Sigma,
Aiko.
Sigma and Tess? Where were you two at?
I did wires in office, and then I went up to do the next part of the wires in cafeteria. The lights went off, so I went down to lights. Sigma and Phantom were there, and then I went back to do the cables in the cafeteria, and that's when it got called. I didn't even finish
What
it.
to do the
So we
cables
absolutely
twice?
have to vote someone here because we haven't done a vote yet. Grim was the only person who came in that direction.
That's
if you want
fine,
to vote
Fan.
me, feel free.
I'm sus of the self-report.
So
There's
yeah,
also
if you
the
vote for
other
me,
round.
you lost the game. I'm voting Grim here. Your choice.
I was gonna say we could also do the back and forth because it's basically me and Fantic using each other, but obviously
There's not enough people to
if we're
trade. We have
wrong,
to guess,
then,
right?
Yeah. Oh well.
GG.
Did no one get
Maybe
ejected?
they'll mess it up.
No one got ejected.
I don't think they're gonna mess it up.
Oh man, this is real bad.
We have to finish the task. At this point, we have to finish the task. That's pretty much the answer to all the problems. We gotta finish the task before they get this, you guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the answer. Dang it. Fans out. Ah, no.
Okay, so
Oh,
was
well,
mashing
really?
report to prevent the double kill?
Oh
I
no.
don't know who did it, so we're gonna have some fun
Oh
times.
my gosh, there's two.
I think that clears Sigma. I was on the bottom reactor. I didn't see anything. I had the panel open.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
it-
anywhere
the
near
death-
any of
the
you
death
guys.
happened at the bottom reactor. I think it was you, Grim, and Fant there.
I think Tess is the third imposter.
So then it has to be Grim because
I
I'm
really
on.
do.
I'm literally on the panel.
I'm fine voting Grim here.
Yeah, since this was a split between Grim and Fant last round.
Echo and Tess, you guys can confirm that you guys were not there. Like you
I
guys
Yeah,
saw
I
each
was,
other.
I was, I
Far,
was
far
legitimately,
away.
I was at the button. I was
Yeah, I was in
hoping
O2.
no one called emergency.
You were at O2. Why were you at
I know.
O2?
Yeah, I had the Leafs throwaway thingy that I was doing in O2.
Stinger.
I was
Stinger in chat
nowhere
right
near
now.
you
It's funny.
guys.
I have no
I cannot
other
believe you.
defense except to say that
I cannot believe you.
I'm innocent. Please don't kill me.
Sounds pretty suspicious.
That's so weird. Why would you be at O2?
He voted for
Because I was doing tasks.
Okay, so it's not Ben and I, because,
Game is fun.
well, not sure.
Be careful what you say, Sigma. I mean, on the you part, you're right, but there I was, all alone, dead. There's my little bot. He's missing me. He's singing, "How dare you do that to my master?" Poor little bot. My bot's all alone. He has no home to go to.
What?
Ah, man. Okay, how many tasks do we have left? I'm trying to help the task department.
Would it?
I was just gonna see if we could catch them with a kill. But
I
there's no kill yet.
That's
I should probably do my tasks. I haven't done most of my tasks.
I am very far away on my tasks for the rest. I
I
have
am
lots to do.
done. I am done, so I will just be like following people around, checking admin panel,
Oh my gosh.
like making sure people don't die. That's
Please
what I'll
don't
just be
die.
doing the whole time.
Please don't
Can we
die.
just go around as a group and finish our test that way?
We can, but then like the second we
That
follow somebody
kills.
to reactor, they call O2,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
then it gets really hectic, really fast.
Okay.
Oh man. It's up to Sigma, I think. Oh no! They might actually win this round. They might win this round.
That was so funny. So you're like, dang, I was just trying to see if we got
Don't
a
forget to
kill.
mute.
Thanks.
Alright, we gotta finish our task though. They're gonna win otherwise. Come on, let's get the task done.
I got mine done.
I'm working on my last two.
Around now. Alright.
Alright, I got those two done, but oh wait, I could just spook everything, go everywhere. I'm gonna go back to where I was dead. Trying to help the electrical part because everything is nice and spooky. Ooh. Alright. Oh jeez, how many of these are... Were the lights out this whole entire time?
Sigma, where'd you go from Shields?
I went and I fixed the lights.
Oh, okay. I didn't see you leave the room at all, which I guess could have happened for light reasons, but I thought you vented. But I guess if you left the room to the left, I totally wouldn't have seen because of the light. Never mind. Sorry.
Tess, do you know if you still have your button?
I do.
Okay, yeah, I think you're our last button, so
Yeah.
be wise with it.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, he just lied right now.
I know, no one caught it. No one
God.
caught it. No one
Oh my
freaking
God.
caught it.
He straight up just lied right now. Holy crap. Oh my god.
No one caught it. No one caught it.
Oh my god.
No one
dude,
caught it.
The big brain play from TZ right there, and nobody caught it.
Yeah, nobody caught it.
Oh my god. That might actually literally just win him in right now.
Yeah. Unless we get the task. I got my task done. And there's nothing else for me to do.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Sigma and Tess are separated. Oh! Okay, wait. Where's Tess? Tess is right there, right? I'm just waiting.
You already killed Ico.
He only needs one more, right? In order to win?
Oh god.
He needs one more.
Real bad.
This is really, really bad unless they call an emergency meeting right now. And we lost.
I was about to
Nice
use the
job,
button.
man.
The stupid cafeteria doors were closed.
Oh, I knew you were going. That's why I closed the doors.
Gosh,
Damn it.
darn.
That was
Nice
close.
job, man.
That was really close.
Nice job.
Yeah, the minute I saw O2 go off and Ico was just sitting over in cams, it was like, it's not looking good, Ico.
I know. I'm not smart.
Sigma, I fucked up a
They
little
were
bit
really
because
close on tasks.
I forgot about the fact that you could spam report and end it. I was thinking, okay, both traders.
You killed
are
my
over there.
target. You came to where I was and killed my target. I was like, wait, I need to kill somebody. Sigma's too far.
No,
from
yeah,
me.
I should have. I know, I messed up. I should have waited another second until they were separated. We could have gotten
Oh.
a double kill.
I
By
wasn't gonna
the-
separate. I wasn't gonna do the reactor. I knew exactly what your win condition was.
I have a question.
What's
Yep.
up?
So does everybody who's a legitimate crewmate have an emergency meeting button?
Every player has one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you are.
And you only get to use it once.
Okay.
Once you use
so
it,
I
you can't
think
use it the rest of
TZ
the game.
lied. And
Yeah, I still
Jamie-
had a button. Yeah, I
yeah.
lied about having a
Yeah,
button.
and nobody caught that.
Imagine lying as a.
So the whole point was to give me time to kill people. Like I wanted to be
Yeah.
able to kill someone and then have them more concerned with going to the button than finding the person I killed. So like even if Eiko had started walking along the south, I wanted to kill Eiko wherever she was, and then they would be preoccupied with trying to get to the button to make sure nobody died.
Yeah, I was trying to be like, let's get the task done. We gotta get the task done.
Oh man, I was so hopelessly far on my tasks. I was like, oh, I just need to see the body or something. But
Then the other thing I really should have done, there was the kill in navigation that you were right next to, and of course I lied and said no one was there. I should have just stayed the hell in the vent, because then Fant would have never seen me. And I
Oh.
found out that's kind of dumb.
But then they would have thought TZ did something.
Well, TC probably would have gotten him as well. Well, I don't know. It would have been an option.
I was just glad you killed me so that I wouldn't get voted off the next time.
Alright, so
I
who
think
killed
the
Who
odds
was it?
Leave.
Yeah, who was it that killed? Yeah.
Easy.
Well, if it wasn't me.
I said I was gonna do it. I'm a man of my word. Okay? I said if I'm imposter, I'm stabbing him in front of all of you. I turn off the lights. I stab him 10 steps from Sigma.
oh no.
Alright, I'm gonna crewmate again. Okay, so.
You probably want to mute
Yep.
before saying stuff like that.
Oh, sorry. Ah, I changed my button. Sorry. Okay. Well, at least I know I'm safe. Oh crap. I gotta be better about that mute stuff. I don't want to not be the... Okay. There we go. Dude, there is no one. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Why him?
Poor Mancha.
Wow.
Okay. Who went left at the start of the round?
Not me.
I think it was me, Teal, Red.
No, red was
Maybe
Yeah.
one more.
I definitely saw. I thought I saw Trojan going that way. Yeah.
Trojan went
No,
right.
Trojan
out.
was on the
right.
Basically the whole
Oh,
Dare
weird.
you?
Who did I see? I remember seeing someone else there.
Wow, that's sus.
So the body was in med bay. I think it had been there for a while because I looked at the admin panel, saw a body in, or saw someone in med bay, and
Yeah,
so I
I
then
went in,
did the
started my
card swap, and
sample.
then went over to med bay to check it, and that was when I found the body.
I went in, started my samples. He was on the scanner, and then I went to the left. Lights turned off, and
Did
I
anyone
went down
else
to a
come in there?
reactor.
Muncha, I love you.
Like when I was in there for like all of 2 seconds because I was just starting the samples. So like
Okay.
it was like right at the beginning of the round. Like I wouldn't have even had a cooldown if I was the killer. Like it was literally we both started, went to the left, he went down, I went down, I started the samples, he got on the scanner, I walked away.
Yeah, I just walked left and then walked right with, or did my task or did my wiring and then walked back right without even going into medbay.
And I went all the way around the left and I went into lights and I was with Grim and Tess I think for the majority of that round afterwards.
Yep.
I think. I don't know.
So me, Rue, and Sigma, and Trojan were right side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was by myself, which I have no
Mhm.
no one to like save me or anything.
Yeah, where did you go after O2?
I went from I went from cafeteria to navigation, did the navigation cross thing, then go to the shields with the little red things, and then I was about to go to I think it was communication for the next task.
Okay, because I like behind and I kind of caught up with them later, so I didn't see. Okay, that makes sense.
I believe all of that since they said, nice, I'm crew at the start of the game.
Yeah. That too. So I'm completely, so I'm safe.
Just trying to go along with it.
You say that, Rue.
Oh, you know what? He has a good point. What if I was just saying that just to say that? That's a good point. That's a good point. What if I was saying that just to say that? But I wasn't saying that to say that. I had it unmuted. Oh no. There's a Trojan and a Fant. I don't know, man. And that dude. And a Fant. I'm gonna watch Fant. There's a download. There's a Grim. There's a Fant. I don't know, Fant. Okay.
Guys, seriously, I hate Simon Says so much. Please stop killing people.
The good news is Simon Says saves your progress.
That's
I
true.
know.
Oh, it does? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, I found Grim's body over here and Trojan was running in this room. I actually didn't see where Trojan entered the room fun, but I came in from the right side. This is storage, and I saw Grim's body. I came in, ran into Grim's body down at the left entrance, and Trojan was leaving through the top. So
Okay,
you know.
I will have to hold on. I'm gonna be with Echo because I saw Trojan in admin, and then I saw Fant, and then I saw Grim come into admin, then run out, and then now Grim's dead. But I don't think it was Fant because Fant was in the same room with me at the time. But
Okay.
Trojan was gone.
Hold on. Wait. I went into admin to do the download, and then I went down, literally went to the top of storage to do the wiring, and I went back into admin to do my other task. And that's literally when it got reported. I literally went about 10 feet.
All I'm saying is I saw the body, and then I saw you leaving the room. Like,
Ye-
right?
yeah.
Self-report, maybe?
That
I don't
has to
think
be a
it can
self-report
be-
then, because I didn't even go that far down into storage.
I know.
It can't be white, orange, or green. That's the only
Yeah.
information I have. They were in reactor when I got there, and I went through the north, like around Medbay area.
And
So
Green was there first before me, so the test definitely couldn't have done it.
Because Simon Says
So we
is a
got
little bitch.
at least one free vote before we get down to 6.
So
I still
it-
voted. I still
we're
voted.
voting.
I'm
voting
gonna
red.
vote for Trojan here.
I'm voting for Trojan
Come
too.
on, I like,
And then I'll
barely
vote Ico
left
out
for
next
any
round.
time.
I will not be voting myself out next round, but
I'm not sold on Trojan voting. Then where did you go after the start of the round?
I went to admin, I did my upload from communications, and then I did my card swipe, and then the reactor went off, so I went north to cafeteria, and then I went through cafeteria to reactor, so ran into you guys in reactor.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, god dang it.
Are we gonna regret this?
Oh my god, that is unbelievable.
I might. I don't know.
Stinger and Echo were there. Sigma's here too. Hmm. Hmm. How do you, oh, he just did this. Okay. Okay. Sigma and Fant. Okay. Oh no, okay. Where? Okay, who did it?
Where's the body? Man?
Yeah, where was the
So
body?
this was right outside security.
Huh.
Aiko,
Yeah. What?
where were you at?
I was in the cafeteria, but I was mostly on the right side of the ship before that. I ran into Ben. He can vouch for me there.
So you two were right side.
I was on the admin panel in the middle of the
Wait.
round. I think I saw you in admin at that point, Fant.
Fant, wait,
And
how
then-
did you get from admin to security so quickly?
I just walked there.
Are you that fast?
And so I saw
There's
one
not,
person
there's
in
not even like
navigation.
a fast vent to get you there.
I
You
don't
still
think
basically have
Fant's
to walk
speed is
over there.
suspect.
Okay.
I saw Fant in
Um,
electrical the time.
yeah,
I
so
saw
I
one
ran
person in
Oh, okay.
navigation, Fant. To answer your question, I saw one person in navigation, so I got off the panel to go see if it was a dead body. It was Eiko that was in navigation, then I ran back. That's what I
Okay,
did.
I
there.
think it's Stinger.
Wait, why?
Because I was with, it was myself, Rue, Stinger, and Sigma for a while there.
I was hanging out with Sigma and Rue for a lot of the round.
Yeah, for the beginning of the round.
No, the entire round. I
Rue,
stayed
were you
with Sigma
like,
at the
Stinger
very
the entire
start,
round?
and then I passed Rue in the hall and storage, and stuck with Rue for a little bit, because
Were
I'm
you with them
fairly
at the
confident
very
both
end of
of
the
them.
round?
I'm-
Rue,
I was
what-
leaving
did you see Stinger the
electrical.
whole time?
I
I
didn't
was leaving-
see.
Wait, you're not leaving electrical at the end of the round. I'm
Well,
at the door of electrical right now. I just saw Sigma.
Yeah, Sigma was low.
Sorry, I'm trying to think
what did you last
exactly
say, Stinger?
where I was, but I was not. It's Fant. Fant is trying to push this on.
Alright,
to
that tells me it's Stinger.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Voted.
So, Fant, I don't care about your vote because you're an imposter. But okay, here's basically what I was doing. I was trying to stick with people I was pretty confirmed would not kill me. That was Sigma and Rue, and Aiko was in admin at the start of the round for a bit. But I was basically hovering around them. Sigma
I
and
know
Rue.
Ruth Town.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
Eiko was right side.
I saw lots of Stinger this round. I can't be 100%
I'm gonna
sure,
go
but
Fant.
We have to vote.
This
We have to vote.
really
Voting
seems like Fant is trying to
Voting
push me.
orange.
Well, if we got Trojan, we're okay to not vote. If we didn't, then we're screwed.
I like the three-way tie we got.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, that's my emergency? Okay. Oh, I have one in here. No one's near me. Okay, what's going on here? Oh! Wow! Wow!
Why did you reject me? Why?
Wow! Oh my
'Cause I had a
goodness.
halfway decent way of framing you.
I knew it was a self-report as soon as you pinned it on me.
Well, I mean, of
Oh.
I
course.
knew it.
Well, yeah. That's how that works.
Yeah, the round before this, like, it took
I'm
so
sorry,
dang
Georgia.
long for the kills to happen.
Why
Like,
did
they
you
could have won on that round, but didn't. So
I
thought we
seriously
had
cannot
one.
believe.
Yeah.
Kept
all
looking for
three
people
of
and
you
all I could
saw
find
me
was
literally
Ben.
for 10 seconds. Not even that long. Oh.
Okay, so next round is very important.
To not kill Muncha.
Don't kill Muncha.
I mean, eventually Munch will roll imposter.
I didn't kill Muncha that time. I actually walked
No,
into
Muncha
Medbay with
rolls-
Muncha.
if
I
Muncha rolls
walked into
imposter,
Medbay
I'd
with
go
Muncha
third
and
imposter
felt
with him.
bad.
Oh
I
man.
didn't notice it was Muncha because I'm very stupid. I just like panic as soon as I see someone alone and kill them.
I walked into Medbay with Muncha and my chat goes back to back. And I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Hopefully Muncha lives.
Muncha, if you want to murder me like instantly as imposter, it'll be it's fair.
It's only fair.
Alright, I'm crewmate again. Alright. I've been crewmate every single round this time around. Oh, I have 2 tasks up here. So, these 2 are innocent. Because they wouldn't have known to go up here. But now the lights are off. Great, now the lights are off. Alright, we got this. This is totally fine. Oh, hey.
Yes, he's not dead.
Oh, yay!
So, Grim and I just found Sigma outside of admin, and I know it's not Grim or me because Grim walked in there with me while I was scanning my card, and then we slowly walked out as the lights came back on. I don't
did
remember
mine.
who else was in there with us.
I don't either because my screen was blocked by the admin credit card swipe.
Oh, I hate that. It's so obnoxious.
I will say this. I can vouch for, I believe it's Ben and Fant because we were doing like the same task in cafeteria.
Yep.
I didn't do that task, but I walked past you guys doing it and I'm on weapons right now.
So that would make Ico, Test, Stinger, and Trojan at least one imposter.
I went
No,
immediately
I
to
just
Matt
said I
and
did
did
lights.
I-
I always go straight to
think with
electrical.
Trojan.
I did lights right away. It's not me.
I was over in Nav.
I was,
Like,
Nav?
everyone saw me
I
go
went
right.
literally straight to medpay, went nowhere else, and did
Mhm.
my scan.
I can confirm that.
Trojan changed colors between this round and last round. That's kind of sus.
Yeah, I agree.
Muncha's alive. That's kind of sus.
That is incredibly sus.
I'm voting
That's
Muncha.
incredibly sus.
What the fuck?
No, I'm not gonna vote Muncha.
I'm not gonna vote
Muncha-
Muncha. That'd be messed
Muncha,
up.
I
But I
was
will say
not gonna let
Muncha
you
is
die.
alive.
I was not gonna let you die.
Grim.
One thing I will tell you
Thank
guys,
you.
you're never gonna see me skip. I'm always gonna vote somebody.
Alright, so who is the imposter? I know for a fact. I know for a fact. I'm trying to think who. Where's the. Okay, so we have to do tasks when we do this. Okay, Stinger. I don't know about you, man. Okay, you look like you're doing your task. But then there's Ben, and then there's Tess. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's 3 of them in here. Okay. One of them is Grim.
Hi.
One of them is Grim.
Muncha.
One of them is Grim. I think.
Okay.
I don't know the task though.
Trust. Oh.
Well, but then the thing stopped after they did that. So I don't know now. Hold on. Okay. Oh, there was some treasures in there. Oh, wait. I saw him. Wait. Who is this? Okay, we're gonna save them. But who? Okay. Okay, I don't think it's Ben. I don't think it's Fan. I think it might be Grim. There's Grim. Wait, hold on. Grim and Tess are doing that. Huh. I don't know, man. Oh, that was too fast.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait,
there
what?
was a lot of
I've
action.
got some info
I
on
was
Teasy probably.
checking to see if anybody had died.
Oh shit.
So I last saw Teasy in admin when the last sabotage went off, and I stayed in there because I was doing my card and finished the fixing the sabotage, and that's the last I saw of him.
That was a while
Okay.
ago, though. Me and Rue and Tess were in there at the end. until
Yeah.
Pretty much right before the body was called.
I didn't see
Well,
the body though, but yeah.
Do we know where either body was? Where was Fan? Did anyone see Fan?
No.
I didn't
Oh,
see him all
no.
around.
I didn't see anyone, but I was with Graham and Tess.
I was near Tess on the right side as well, so I'm not very sus of Tess right now.
Mhm.
I did lights first round too. I'm gonna keep saying that.
God, I really hope it's Muncha.
If
I
it
mean,
is
I don't
Muncha,
have
I'll
any
be
idea.
so happy right now.
Can I actually say something about that? So I was literally with Muncha for probably half of that round, first on the left-hand side for a while, and then
Yeah,
near the end
but
on the
you
right,
never-
and never killed me.
Yeah, but you never killed Muncha, right? Like I'm
No.
sure if it is Muncha, he's got to be going one by one through for like people who murdered him early, right? So like I should be
Not
next,
me.
probably.
What's this, like,
I
some
was with
Freddy
Trojan to
Krueger shit
ensure
or
if
something?
Muncha
someone
just has a
killed me, it'd be
list.
seen.
And he's going by the list.
Look, all I'm saying, Muncha, is I won't blame you. Like it'll be fine. Like if I die next round, it's Muncha, but don't vote him
It
out.
wasn't me. I did the count to 10 in reactor. I got fuel for the ship. I did the shields. I downloaded in comms. I went up and found Trojan downloading at weapons. And then I was going with Trojan to upload in admin because I'm terrified of being alone.
That's a feel.
Yeah, so I've pretty much cleared Muncha in my mind, at least for now.
Well, and me and Grim and Tess, I think we can vouch for each
Mhm.
other.
Yeah, I'm sus of
What about
not
Stinger?
Stinger and Ico. More Ico than Stinger, but
Mhm.
not based on much.
Haven't seen Stinger at
I'm
all.
gonna skip
I haven't
So,
seen Stinger either.
I've
Well,
been
wait.
wandering around a fair bit. I've seen a lot of different people just in passing,
Yeah.
but I haven't really stuck with anyone.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think Stinger. I think Stinger. I don't know now. Unless one of the guys I've been hanging out with is an imposter. That's pretty much what I have to say on that. We'll find out pretty soon. Because there's a Grim. There's a Muncha. We're all in admin. I was doing the credit card one. Oh, yeah, that's fine. There you go. Oh gosh. Ico. Mentioned Trojan, huh? Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna follow them because I don't know. Okay. I don't know about my hubby. My hubby's is awfully sus. This is awfully sus right now. Okay, well Tess just stopped. Okay, so Tess is completely innocent. She just stopped that. Oh no, Muncha!
Okay.
Okay. I think I know who did it. But I can't confirm 100%. But
Okay.
we were like together in admin. It was me, Muncha, Trojan, Ico, and
I was there too.
yes. And then Trojan and I have been with each other like majority of the time.
Mhm. Yeah,
And
I went left side at the start with Trojan. Went down to electrical, did my tasks in there. The reactor was going off, and then I went into storage, and that was where I found the body.
Trojan didn't go left at the start. He was an admin.
Yeah, he was an admin.
No,
Oh,
I
okay,
faked
he
left.
must have doubled.
No, I faked
Oh,
left
okay,
and
so
went
you
down.
doubled.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I did that
Okay.
on purpose because I knew somebody was
Alright.
gonna go left, and
Mhm.
then that's when I like found everybody in admin, and I just kind of stuck with that, and then followed that left. And it was Rue, Tess, Grim, and me inside of Reactor. So I know it's got to be a self-reporter. It's got to be Aiko, 100%.
I'm thinking it's Aiko, and I can vouch for Tess because I saw that Tess was at the reactor doing the task.
Well, you
I mean,
can.
I don't
Imposters
think it
can
was
still
me.
undo sabotage.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. I think it's Aiko only because Aiko, I haven't seen you, like, at all.
Well,
Whereas
yeah, I'm sus of you. I mean,
That's fair, but I have multiple people who have been around me for most of multiple
Yeah.
rounds now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's also fair. Okay, you know, I'm sus of me too. I think that makes I'll vote for me. Think about it, right? Like, I don't have a clue, Nick.
Aiko
Now-
just gave up.
I can't, like, I don't know. I don't really got anything.
The real question is who killed Muncha? Oh, that's right. Okay. Alright, so I think at this point in time, there's a Grim. How do I open this? Oh, that's how it opens. Okay. Oh, there's this one. Yes, Grim. Hello, Grim. Were you gonna try to kill me? Were you gonna try to kill me? Alright. I was curious what Grim was gonna do. Oh no. Okay.
Where was it?
Alright.
I think it's between, and I know. Go ahead, Trojan.
Okay.
Sorry.
Un momento, por favor. So, I literally was in electrical this whole time. Like, I looped around, top left, all the way back down. I had all 3 of my tasks in electrical. I literally leave and go immediately to storage and see Tessa's body right near that entrance.
Stinger also just
Okay.
came from cafeteria area. I saw it in the camps.
Yeah, and I was with Grim majority of that round,
Mhm.
and he could have killed me, and he didn't.
I'm voting Stinger.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I
for
think
Stinger.
Wait, I came from the weapons area.
It is possible, but
You didn't see me on cams going through that area?
no, I didn't. I saw you on cams
You
just
just
coming
missed
from
it?
cafeteria going left. I mean, I was only on cams for about 5 or 6 seconds, so I guess
Okay,
it's
maybe.
possible you would have left, but
That's unfortunate. I
like it can't be rude because we've been like directly on top of each other for like 2 rounds now, and Trojan almost the same.
I mean,
Okay,
you're
I
we're
have a
losing
question.
here if you vote at 4, because the imposter just needs to sabotage and kill.
Okay, Brew, how soon did you see Grim?
I mean, we were together in the upper engine through the reactor to the lower engine for most of it. But
Remember,
Like the
did you
entire
guys
time.
see Trojan?
no, that is.
Wait.
I didn't see Trojan.
Hold on. I literally went that direction and didn't see either of you.
What are you talking about? We went from
Trojan?
cafeteria to upper engine to reactor
I
to
did-
lower engine. We
But
did the
I
oxygen thing.
literally did that. And didn't see
Well, no,
either
you
of
were.
you.
You must have been ahead of us. The doors kept closing.
Yeah, they were like
Ah.
locked behind.
Maybe.
The cafeteria was
Oh.
locked. The upper
People
engine
would
was
have
locked.
figured we would win.
Ah. Okay.
I'm
yeah.
really starting to think it's Trojan. I'm pretty confident in you and Rue, Grim, but I don't think.
Well, I mean, you're right that if we're wrong about you, then we lose. But also, we're not. I don't know. I don't think we're that close on tasks. Close-ish, but
Actually, I probably should have tried to convince Trojan to skip vote somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a really
oh
hard
well.
situation.
sorry,
Yeah,
Stinger,
you
I'm-
two are locked in on me early. If I could
Ah!
have gotten some sort of sus
Stinger
on
not breaking
Trojan
character.
early,
As he
I
feels
didn't-
away.
Stinger, that was.
I
that was
killed
really-
one person that entire game.
Yeah,
Aw,
I did vote for
man.
the murder.
Yeah, Aiko is a murdering machine.
I
Yeah,
go.
I killed so many people. I walked into
Aiko killed
100
Muncha?
bodies.
Who killed Muncha?
Alright,
Murdering
really
people.
quick. Do we want to continue on this, or do you want to try the other map?
We could try the other map.
Yeah.
I swear I walked in on at least
I don't
3
know
of
how to
Aiko's
change
kills.
it on the on this.
Try the console, or
Yeah,
the
not
like.
console.
No, the like custom settings bit maybe. Because I noticed it says map up there now.
It's always
Yeah,
a
I
map
don't
up
see
there.
it as a
I
setting.
think it's always had the map up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can
Because
only
I was
change it
told-
if it's a local game, I think.
I thought I had that on the beta.
Yeah, I guess not. Anyway, we'll just leave it.
Maybe
and
that's
make
future
room.
stuff.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Muncha, what was it like to not die immediately?
Yeah. I was curious. Who
Muncha.
killed you though? Was it Aiko?
Aiko.
That was
Aiko
Aiko.
killed you?
Psycho.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's fair game to kill Muncha like 5th or whatever.
Yeah, I waited a long time.
I just never found a good opportunity to kill anybody on the first rounds.
Oh yeah, that just never stops
I
me. Is the problem.
thought you might have killed me
Well, I mean,
when we were alone
There
for a
was literally
minute.
nobody around me.
Yeah.
Unless there was another. I always ran into 2 people at once.
Yeah. But I think we had a moment, it was in storage, and I was doing something in storage. I was going like somewhere.
I didn't have my kill timer up yet.
Oh, okay. That answers that
It was
question.
early in a round. Otherwise, yes, you would have been dead.
Dang.
There was a very specific reason. I did not follow you, Left Stinger, in that round. I was already suspecting you. I was like, I'm not following him by myself. Screw this. And I just jetted the other way.
I should have found a way to pin it on you earlier.
Yeah.
God.
I think I maybe was starting to get Grim and Rue to suspect you a little.
Well,
But
Tessa does her
it was
her
too late. They'd
stuff.
already
I'm
moved.
gonna be right back. Just
Yeah,
quick
I'm
dip
gonna
down.
go to the bathroom as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I mean,
do
yeah,
it.
that was just a hard situation, Stinger. I mean, it was the correct choice to
you're
put
in
Sus
there.
on Trojan because there was just no way it was.
Yeah, it just took me too long to
Are you good
figure
on
that
Twitter,
out.
by the way?
Yeah,
And
cause
you guys
like,
already voted.
yeah, me and Graham, like, I honestly, I was kind of like, okay, well, me and Graham, we've been hanging out a lot.
All the bright colors.
And then, so I was just thinking, like, oh, okay. Trojan, though, I was thinking about it towards the end when I did vote for you. After you were going for Trojan, I was like, crap, I went for the wrong person.
Dang it. That was close.
It was close. I mean, and your point about don't vote because if we get it wrong, we lose is also valid, obviously. I had been lagging in my tasks because I was kind of intentionally paying more attention to people than beelining tasks.
Oh, dude. This game's quite interesting. Very interesting. Oh, hi, Pizza Pizza. You're still here?
I was gonna say I've been imposter like 3 or 4 times already to me.
Yeah.
Pure crew.
Oh, yeah, huh? You haven't been an imposter once, huh? I don't think...
Except for that round where I was like, well, if we hit on Trojan, we don't need to vote, and I was like the 5th imposter, I think, on that one.
Oh.
I'm back.
I was muted. Are we good to go? Are we good to go? Tessa?
Yeah.
Everyone move to the bottom if you're ready.
Yeah,
Yes.
move to the bottom if you're ready.
Oh. Party time.
It's easy.
Taking the escalator. Don't judge me.
All right, I saw everybody move. We're going. Good luck. Don't kill me.
Don't kill me. Good luck, don't kill me. Okay, this is the one. This is brand new for me. Okay, there was. Oh, wait, who went down? Oh, there was a lot that went down. Hold on. Hold on. That was a lot of people that just went down right now, and a lot of people went up. And then someone just sabotaged the lights. So. Right? Oh. There you go. I didn't realize. Okay. So, who went down? I saw Muncha go down. Oh, I don't even know where I'm going. Where am I going? Okay, here we go. We're going... I'm gonna die because... Nope, this is not the way. This is not the way. Okay. There's Stinger. Who was it that didn't go down? I didn't pay attention. Crap. There was someone that didn't go down. Door closed on me? Where do I need to go? Oh crap. I don't. This whole map thing is like becoming. Wait, where do I need to go? Okay.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Whoa. Someone was busy.
well, I just found Ico in the bottom right. I was on my way to, I don't remember what it's called. I just came from admin. I just saw Trojan. But Trojan wasn't coming from this direction, I don't
In
think.
the office
Through
area?
a decontamination
Munch,
thing.
the decontamination area.
I just exited that. I was going across. I don't know what this map is called.
Did you go
Sorry.
through the hallway? If you go through the hallway, you're in the specimen room.
It's like the far bottom right of the map. You have to go through
Yeah.
like the doors, then you get sprayed down, then you go
Yes,
through the
I
doors.
just did that, and then I found them in the next room after that. My task is like it's in that bottom right room. Anyway, that's where I found Ico.
Okay. Well,
I
from
feel
the
like
other
there might be
direction, I
some-
saw Ben Easy coming out from the top.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I'm not sure
Yes,
if you're
specimen
talking
room.
about the
Thank
right
you.
room. Because there was nobody in there when I was in there just now. Like I actually beeline straight down there because I had 3 tasks.
All right. Well, there's no vents in that room, so
Yeah.
this is either a Munch's self-report or it's Ben Easy. That's it. Those are the only 2 options. Because Ico was alive and well at the start of the rounds. I went over
I
to
mean,
med
yeah,
bay
we
with
were
him
we
at the
were all
start.
alive and well at
And
the
nobody else was in med bay. It was just me and Ico. And then I ran away. Ico went down, and then I did some tasks, came up, and then Benisi's going around. I mean, we don't have to vote on 7 because it's. I'm 99.99% sure it's gotta be Muncha or Benisi, one of those 2. Yeah, it's either self-report or that. But
Yeah, they might have run by me while I was doing my task, but I never saw Ico. But I had Simon Says and the download and the little.
You would have
container where you
absolutely
organize.
had to have seen Ico in there. Okay, I'm now
Well,
sure.
I mean,
it's-
if I'm
I'm
doing
not sure
Simon
it's,
Says for 15 seconds,
I
like
voted for Benisi. Based on the timing of
I'm
when Ico
skipping.
went in there, you would have had to have absolutely seen him going through there.
Fan,
Okay.
how sure are you? I mean, this is
I am so confident in this that
I'm
if
also
I'm
sure
wrong,
because
you
I
can
know I'm not a
I will
murderer.
mute myself forever in group meetings
Well,
because I am the 3rd imposter.
I don't want you to do that because you are wrong. But yeah, I'm just saying I had a lot
I
of
just
tasks,
can't
so I didn't see
fathom
them.
how Benisi could not see Ico coming from that. I just can't. I don't even know how that's possible.
I don't know what to think. I think Muncha might be one of them, actually. I probably should have said something, but I'll watch Muncha. Oh, this credit card machine one. Okay. After like how many times? Okay, well there's Tess. Okay, wait. I have another one in here? Is this one? Oh. What's okay? Okay. I see lifelines.
What?
If I just stand here the whole entire time. Oh god. I don't know where to go. Okay, hold on. Hey, there's a snowman. Okay, hold on. To the right. Wait, what's up here? Okay, there it is. So we saved that.
How the
All right.
hell do you do the communication stat?
All right. Well, the imposters had an opportunity here to.
Yeah, I think you're right.
To do a double kill. Like they had the reactor going off. Not even a single person died. It's like either they're doing a pointless delay of game here instead of taking the super easy victory, or BetEasy was definitely one of the imposters. So I just wanted to get this here just to give myself
Good old pat on the back.
just show that I was right.
Okay, I do have a question.
Yeah.
So the handprint thing, right? You need a second user to do it, right? When you're trying to
Yes.
save it. Okay, I
Mhm.
did one of them.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was asking. Who did the other side of the reactor? I was on the left side. You must have been on the right.
Yes, I was on the right.
Yeah. I was hanging around the vitals area and the button because I was really scared if I was wrong, like maybe prevent the double kill from happening. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we got Ben Easy.
Okay.
Pretty sure. So that's all. I don't think we have anything to vote anybody else off here. But I just wanted to get that out.
Okay.
Okay, but seriously, how do you do that one task?
Which
You
one?
make the sine wave not spiky,
Oh, okay.
and let go of the button, because if you keep holding the button, like it won't count as good. Just like when you get it good enough, let it go. And you'll see.
Yeah, there's also
That's
a
what you
red
do.
light and a green light. The red light is lit when it's not working, and when you find the correct signal, the light will change to the green light, and that's when you release the click, and it should resolve it.
Okay, thank you.
Yay. Okay. Well, someone voted for Stinger.
Who voted
Huh.
for Stinger?
Alright, hold up. Wait a minute, okay. Is there someone else? Okay, hold on. Just making sure. Oh, okay. So you did that. Tess was with me, so. Okay, there's that one. Oh no, it's
It's
okay.
Stinger. I saw him through the wall over by I think sorry Stinger.
What?
Are you sure it's
Yeah.
Stinger or is it you? I'm wondering.
I kind of
Why
think
would I?
he threw his partner under the bus at the start.
So I haven't really said anything, but I've been suspicious of Stinger, and I've voted him every round since the beginning.
Like
Um,
I
Sigma
literally
and
saw the orange, and it was orange and Stinger PA dashing across the screen, cutting Muncha in half
Sigma and
over
I
at the
went,
bottom left by O2. It's like, yeah,
What?
Sigma and I went into electrical in the first round. We did lights together, and he died in the first round. And the only other person that I saw in electrical and O2 where Sigma and I were was Stinger. Ben could have easily killed Grim and Aiko in the first round, and Stinger just didn't get a second kill. So I've been suspicious of Stinger since the beginning.
Okay. So you're the one that voted on
like,
him
if
last
you're
round.
if you're really
Yes,
accusing
and the
me of
time
being
before that.
imposter after I got TZ, which
I mean, I have no shot.
yeah, so yeah. No, this is Stinger. This is Stinger.
I just kind of had keeping an eye on Stinger since then.
Yeah.
To see if you did anything else fishy, but I didn't want to call you out or get
I'll
you
be honest,
worried
that
that
first
somebody was
round,
suspicious of
I
you.
was really hoping, or I was really happy when that body got discovered because
Yeah.
someone else is gonna find Sigma's body. Like,
Yeah,
2
I had a feeling. I was just keeping an eye on you, but I didn't.
I
want to
really
call
wish
fast
my
on you,
imposter
so that
buddy
you
hadn't
act
been the
differently.
deciding vote on me getting yeeted.
I didn't vote for you.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I
did you
didn't
just
vote for
not
you,
vote?
Fam, by the way.
I didn't
I think
vote.
Trojan
I was hoping
did.
it was going to tie.
I voted for Stinger.
Yeah, well, you're still the deciding vote then, because if you had skipped, then it would have been even.
Yeah. I or skip.
I
But
was
I
so
was
sad when I
thinking
didn't see an
if
orange
I was
vote.
the only person who skipped the vote, that would put sus on me at that point.
All
I
right,
was
so
not thinking a lot
Nuke is
of
here.
Well, you could just say you skip because it's on 7.
So-
Go ahead.
I don't want to make anybody
Hello.
leave, so we're just gonna do we could just sub one person out for a game, do that, and then like you're back and just like cycle through. It's no big deal. Don't let 11 people being here like mean. It's like, oh, I should step out. Don't worry about that. If you want to play,
I'll step
Please
out
continue to
on one game. That's easy.
all right. So Grim, you'll be out the first game. Okay.
Yes.
I can do it next game if no one else has.
Okay.
And I'm happy to
I'll
do
step
one.
out next game.
Hi,
I want to
Nick.
get a snack.
See, this is fine. This is fine.
Alright, have we posted the code for nukes?
I need to satiate my hunger.
Here, I'll just repost it here.
Sigma already beat you to it.
There you go. So,
Yeah,
Nukes,
look at that.
did you
Seems
enjoy
good
the
though.
conclusion of Resident Evil 4?
I did, but it was much longer than I anticipated.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I came in. I
The
said, I
end-
think your chat lied to you on the amount of time.
You know,
Never
the
trust
game was
Twitch
really,
chat.
I really enjoyed the game. I think the ending kind of dragged on way more than it needed to.
Yeah, I came in and I saw like you were thinking the castle boss.
The
Salazar,
little Salazar guy.
was the final boss like, oh, you
It's
sweet
got to
child.
be like close to the final boss. Nope. Not,
No,
even
not even
close. Not even remote.
Yeah, so I wanted to come in and say, I was like, yeah, I think they're off by like 2 hours.
So
that's
It's the only Resident Evil game I've played to completion. It's really good.
I think Resident Evil 4 is like my favorite Resident Evil, and then 2.
Yeah, that's
Half the
I've
voice
heard
actor
it's
plays the squirrel in
kind of
Splinter. Yeah, it's Sandy.
generally the favorite one. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I
that's
was
Sandy
when she
too.
was locked up. I was singing, "I wanna go home, whoa, whoa, whoa."
Oh my god. Alright. So we're playing on Polus.
What are we on?
Votes
Are
are
we on
anonymous.
Polus?
Visual tasks are off. Confirm
Cool.
ejects are off, so like all the standard things there. And the taskbar only updates during a meeting.
Here, I'm gonna see if I can.
Alright,
Yeah,
so I just
there you
wanted
go,
to make
Stinger.
sure you knew of all the settings we were playing. Everything else is just pretty similar to what you're used to.
Pretty.
But let's get going.
Let's go.
All right. Oh man, I haven't been an imposter in a minute. Okay, who goes down? Fant went down. And there's 2 tasks here. Me and Aiko are doing this. Okay. Aiko's here. Okay. Fant was there. Okay, so maybe it's not Fant.
Well, that was fast.
Stinger is dead, just outside of electrical.
Who did the left
Alright.
seismic?
I did the left side. When I ran to the left side, I did not see the dead body, but when I was running back, I did see the dead body through the wall. So it died between me turning off the reactor and running back down.
I buy that because I saw Nukes head over to the left and didn't head down that direction. So I think it was somebody else. Not clearing Nukes of an imposter at all, but I don't think she did this kill. There was a lot of... I feel like it was pretty recent. Like, extremely recent.
Well, yeah, that's what I just
Yeah.
said. It literally happened.
Who was on
between
right
me
side
turning
with
off
me?
the
I think I saw...
It was me and you.
Was it TZ? Or just me?
No, I'm in weapons.
You were in
It was
weapons?
Aiko,
It was
myself,
me.
and Fant were near
And
the
then
right
Sigma,
reactor.
you just ran left and just ran to the body after that.
Yeah, I was gonna do left reactor, but it got resolved, so I ran into electrical, and the body's right there. Or not
Wait,
into
are we-
I'm
electrical,
guessing
into
it
the hole.
happens like right before where it was.
Do we have people unaccounted for?
So I was down in that very southwest part, like I think it's like a tree in there.
O2?
Tell me if yeah, like I did that and the O2 area, like right after I went up at the start of the round.
Was there
I
anybody
did not
with you?
see you over there. That's what does. I did the wires over there, and I did the tree, and then I went out and went down into weapons. I did not see you while I was there, and I did not see you come in from the bottom
I must have snuck in then before you headed over there.
through a vent.
No.
How else do you sneak?
Trojan, you're getting sus right now.
I mean that's fine.
Here, I'll vote
I've
for you.
already voted him.
I voted for you. I voted for my hubby. He's sus.
You know what? I'm gonna trust Rue's heart here. I'm gonna trust Rue's heart. This is not a good idea. This is a terrible idea. But it
This
is
is a
fun.
terrible idea, but I'm
free shot.
trusting her heart too.
Look, following Rue's heart.
Trojan is either new In which case, being a ghost will help him find the tasks really quickly.
Yes.
Or he was an imposter, and we won.
I've actually considered voting somebody off to help them do task fast.
That was funny. I wonder if he really was. Oh man, I'm the worst wife ever. Alright. I do think, hold on though, I was kind of wondering about one thing. Okay, so if he was an imposter, they can do tasks, right? He missed that task, but I don't know. Sigma and Senpai. Sigma's doing the task. Nope! Let me see how fast this one is. Okay, that one is pretty fast. Okay. If you know what you're doing, that one's pretty fast. I don't know where this one is. Is it down below? No. Where is this one? Is it to the left? Oh god, where? How much further can I go? There it is. Okay. That one took me way too long. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Electrical is like totally out, man. Let's fix this. Wait. Calm sabotage? Okay, there's that again. How do we fix the electrical though? The electrical is like... Oh, here's a tree. I'm gonna download the tree stuff. Figure this out. Never trust Red. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you, man. Okay, well there's Nukes. She just ran past me. There's Muncha. Here's a water one. What does this one do? Do I... Oh, I have to fill it up with like that. How have you been? Okay, there's Sigma. And there's Muncha. The air thing, though... Starting to wonder. Okay, so... Here. I wonder if my husband really was an imposter. I could just ask him, but we'll find out. Oh, hey. Okay.
Alright, given the slow pace of kills, I think we were right with Trojan. I don't think it's TZ. I saw TZ check vitals, and like had plenty of opportunities to kill people. Like, I don't see why an imposter would ever want to check vitals. Man, it's a big brain thing. But this kill is over in the water area, Sigma. I don't recall really seeing anybody in here, but Nukes TZ, what did you vote for?
I voted for Tess.
Skipped. Oh.
For me?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
you.
so why did you vote for Tess? Tess, what were you doing? Who saw Sigma last?
I saw
Why'd you vote
him.
for Tess? Well, wait, Tess, what were you doing? Like, sure, I won't answer your question. Go ahead. Tess.
Do I talk now or somebody else?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. and talk.
I did Specimen. I was there with Nukes for quite a bit of time. She went up to labs. I went up to labs. I did the rest of my tasks there. I saw Sigma head through decontamination from labs. That was the last time I saw him. And then I was doing my data download of weapons, saw Ben TZ in comms, and then I was heading towards office after that.
So for me, it's either Tess or Muncha.
It ain't me.
Well,
I saw
so-
almost everybody else that round.
I
Yeah,
saw.
I don't think it's Aiko. I don't think it's Aiko because I feel like they couldn't have gotten over there.
Yeah, I don't think so
Because
either.
Aiko, did you you went over into decontam, right?
I was in Simon Says with you, or I was in Specimens doing Simon
Yeah,
Says, and then
yeah.
I went back up afterwards because I wanted to.
Yeah.
I
So
had
I
another set of
saw
wiring to do.
Sigma alive.
I saw.
Heading away, and then Aiko heading down while Sigma was alive.
Yeah.
And That I ran into TZ down there. And I don't
Normally,
think
I would be really
TZ
sus of Rue because Sigma and Rue were like buddy at the start
Yeah,
of the round.
well,
but-
so I was with him at the very end, and I saw him doing the task, and I knew that he was innocent with Aiko. Aiko did the task too in the beginning with me. So Muncha though was in the O2 room doing the oxygen thingy, but right now I can't say for sure.
All right. Well, I
I'm
feel
of the,
pretty confident we got one, but
I'm of the
yeah, I
opinion
agree.
that you
Tess
just
and
yeet
Muncha-
one,
Tess and
you just
Muncha.
yeet one and
Well, I
then
guess
yeet
Nuke
the
as
other if
well.
you're wrong, and then it's problem solved.
I haven't heard much from Nukes though, so I don't know.
I did see nukes too. I didn't mention that. I forgot about that. I was. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh. Oh, yeah. I totally understand. Okay, I don't need to be in here. I need to go do this one. I think it's either nukes or Muncha. Oh, wait. What did I do that for? Nukes or Muncha, though. That's for sure. Oh gosh, sorry, I was reading chat. Okay guys, chat, what do you think? I guys want you to start getting involved. I want you guys to think who you think it is. Cause I was doing, what's this room called? Weapons.
That's terrible. Are you talking about Blind Forest or Will Lewis or?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm done with all my tasks.
Same.
Same.
I'm
So who
almost
is it?
there.
All right, let's just escort, test
See,
score.
we could have won like 45 seconds ago. We just yeeted them both.
It ain't me.
Okay,
I
I'm
voted
almost done though.
Muncha this time.
Yeah, let's just follow the test score. Easy.
Or just vote Muncha. It's easier.
Vote Muncha and Tess.
God damn it.
I'm feeling more Tess than Muncha. I'm feeling more Tess than Muncha, honestly.
Oh, okay. Vote.
Just got.
I was so close on my task. Okay, all of us are near each other. Hmm. Muncha could kill me right now. But I don't think he's... I think it might be Tess. I think, is this my last one? Oh. Yay! I got my task done! Woo!
We did it!
Yay! Wait, so who were
was
the
it?
imposters?
Muncha.
Oh, yes, my hubby was! Yes!
Yeah.
Thank you, Rue. You avenged me.
Leaving the game, you can join Grim.
Alright,
Okay.
get back in here.
Grim back in here.
Wait, Trojan, you've been getting impostered a lot.
Yeah, you have it. Well, you got it more than I have.
Since the first one.
Didn't you get it twice in a row?
Yeah.
And then this is like your third one?
Yeah. but
Yeah.
I haven't had one since the first two.
I'm sorry, babe, but when you were talking about your story, I don't know. Something in your tone told me otherwise.
Yeah.
I like that she's not like. It wasn't the fact that Ben said you actually just weren't there. It's the tone. That's what sold me.
But the same way, when I played with Spike, I can tell right away when he's imposter by how he talks. You just
Okay.
knew.
Cheating. Using your wife powers.
God damn it.
The power.
And then
Did
I get
someone not
angry
click
because
ready?
people don't. Everyone believes Spike over me because they're like, "Yeah, Spike, we love Spike," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"No."
Spike's not a good liar.
Spike is just
He's
too
not a
pure.
good liar. No.
I can't believe I just described Spike with pure.
Spike is a wholesome lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
All right, let's get going.
Wait.
Oh shoot.
Munch
shoot.
was feeding a kitty cat. Just.
All right. I'm not gonna move anyway. I'm just gonna keep calm and just not move. Just
I won't
don't
move either.
Do not move.
I
Whenever.
won't move.
Do not move. If you move, you're getting voted off.
Ico got voted off.
Aiko's getting voted off.
It's
No,
Ico.
Ico. It's Ico.
It's Aiko.
Ico
I
for
will
sure.
ask the imposter to be on the honor system once Munchie gets back. Count to like 15 or so in your head. Just no.
Or kill.
Okay, well.
I don't even know who did that.
I don't either.
That was
Easy.
Ben did it.
Oh, Ben did it?
Right onto Fant as Fant was like, okay,
I am
but
over here
be on the
drinking a
honor
White
system.
Claw. I don't know what you're
I don't
talking about.
see Ben in this lobby. There's no purple beans, so I'm gonna skip.
I'm skipping. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm just drinking my White Claw and having a nice day.
I mean, Fan, you can
Oh,
help.
fuck. We have to sit here the whole time
Oh yeah,
because
it was
not
Ben.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since when are ghosts allowed to talk? Is this phasmophobia? What's happening?
We
We're
dropped
not
the
sure,
spirit box in the drop show.
It's supposed to say things like kill, adult, attack.
Oh my god,
Ben
that was
did
so
it.
funny.
That's what that ghost
Ben
said.
did it.
Farmhouse ghost.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think it's Ico.
I think it's Ico too.
I think we should have voted Muncha. There's no reason Muncha's alive after the first round.
That is pretty sus. Yeah.
That is pretty
Where's
sus.
that ghost again?
But Aiko did move.
Dude, that
Ico
ghost.
did
Did
move.
move, But I also would have killed
Okay,
Muncha,
exactly.
right? Like,
2 people, disobeyed my request. Aiko.
I did not press W, A, S, or D. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
no, no.
Not in that order, right?
No, I only pressed one button, and it's not a movement command.
You know what sucks about this is now I gotta run all the way up to the top to do my keys.
Or you can just let us.
Which
end the game.
keyhole did you guys use?
Game has been sabotaged.
Yeah, which keyhole did you have?
I didn't use one.
Okay, so I think that whoever is the imposter Ico should go ahead and sabotage on the next one, and then we let it run out.
it wasn't me.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I think it was Grim.
I think it was Muncha.
You split
my
the vote. Are you
God.
kidding?
Come on! Why did y'all skip?
Oh.
Don't report any of the bodies, so the game can just end.
Just do a sabotage.
Yeah, don't stop the game from ending.
Okay.
This never goes well. Someone always self-reports. It's usually Stinger.
Good news. I'm not an imposter this time.
Alright, it's Stinger.
I just saw Stinger
Oh my
teleport like
God.
5 feet across my screen.
You know, I just saw Ben go
I'm
into
gonna
the
go. I'm
vent,
gonna
but we
go.
really
Han
can't be
Aiko.
sure.
Ooh,
Alright, no one
I'm
reported,
watching
no one
Ico right now.
I'm gonna go.
Rue, I think something about your tone implies that Trojan should stab you right now. That's just my opinion. I don't know.
Oh, you
If,
think if
I
Charles
think,
is
I think,
he
I
can
think Trojan should be sus of your tone, and he should just cut your little bean in half.
Oh my god, he did it! Oh my god, he did it! Oh my god, he did! He so did it!
Can you believe I saved Ben so that he could slash me?
Yeah, same with me.
Okay.
Trojan freaking killed me,
No,
but
yeah.
he stabbed me multiple times in the back. Oh my gosh.
All right.
That was a nice warning, mister.
I'm gonna go get a stack while a bunch of feeds this guy.
Dude, the
Well, I think
anime
Muncha's
writers
back.
couldn't
You
even
joined the
do
lobby.
something this good.
A lot happened
Love
when you were
you.
gone, Muncha.
Love you, babe.
Uh-huh.
I was confused. I came back and there was a vote screen. I'm like, oh, I guess no one read my message.
well, what happened
I
was,
got a funny story for you.
yeah, oh man, a lot happened when you were feeding the cat. Who wants to tell the
It's
story?
an emotional roller coaster.
So Fant said, nobody move. So I didn't move. I just pressed Q, and Fant was next to me. And died.
And
then we
turned
went
out
to the
be a
voted.
tie on Skip versus voting Ventisi off. And then we were just running around the main area.
And then I went into a vent, and somehow nobody saw it.
Okay,
It was
okay.
crazy.
Move to the bottom of the screen if you are here. We can start.
Why are there so many naked beans? Oh, bean is purple.
Yeah, they are.
You're naked.
I am naked.
Naked for life.
This is my persona in this Discord.
I'm wearing a top hat.
I have a helmet.
It's very apt to your name.
Thank you.
I'm going next to the person who has a halo above their head. I trust them. I trust you, Nuke.
Mancha,
Oh.
are you here?
See,
Yes.
wearing a halo makes you trustworthy.
Move down to the
I'll
bottom,
remember
damn it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I
it's
wear
called the
halo, I
halo
get
effect.
yeeted.
This whole outfit's
Okay.
very trustworthy.
Okay, we're going.
You should
This time for
always
real.
trust
This
people
time
who
for
look
real.
like this.
Alright. Oh man, I haven't been doing that in a minute. Okay, who goes down? Aiko went down. Okay. Tess went down. Okay. Aiko came back. I don't know now. Now I'm sus. I'm sus as everybody. Going back to the... Oh, you can just drag it. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Can you hit it? Oh, no. We got it. Oh, man. This is awesome. Okay. Well, there's Fant. Here, I'm going to follow Fant. I don't know right now. Okay. Fant's safe. I think.
Someone is unmuted.
Hello.
Hello.
It wasn't me.
Hello
Sanger's
there.
body is just below the telescoping lab.
I was nowhere near over there.
I wasn't either. I was
Wasn't
at
that
storage.
Yeah, it wasn't room. Aiko was over that way.
I was in O2 the whole time. Minus before lights, where I turned on the lights.
Yeah, I was there.
Fant, that's a compelling point, but I have some good counter. I have a good counterpoint, which is that it wasn't me, and if you vote me out, you'll regret it.
And you also moved last round, though.
I've heard enough.
I heard
did.
enough.
Alright.
Wait, who are we killing?
I'm skipping. I'm not-
Oh, I mean, I already
I
voted
voted
for me.
Aiko.
I voted Aiko, because...
I'm down. I'm always down to shoot people.
Alright, that's fair.
Oh, God.
It's the only thrill you get at as
Oh
down.
my goodness, Grim.
Wow.
Grim didn't vote you off. I thought Aiko was one of them from the start because of the way that... there's this one. What did he do? Oh. Oh, got it. Wait, how do I get out of these rooms? Hold on. There's too many, like, rooms. Okay, hold on. I'm going to the left side. I think you're supposed to go to the left. Ah! No, not that side. Okay, wait. So who was over here then? Nukes, Muncha. Okay. I think we're gonna trust Nukes. I don't think it's Nukes. Okay. Trojan though. Trojan. I'm almost done with my task. Hold on though. I can't see!
Where?
In specimen. I don't know which body it is because the lights are out, but I just finished my med.
It's
Only
Grim.
one person.
It's Grim.
Grim.
Yeah, he's
Grim's the only one
person
who died.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so who was on the right reactor?
Me, Fant was there.
Tess, I was
and then he left.
there, and I think
Who was
yeah.
on the left reactor?
Me, Muncha, and Nooks. Well, I was gonna go to the left, and then I saw that the thing went done, and I saw Muncha and Nooks after that. And
Okay, so it has to be Trojan. Cool.
yeah, it's Trojan.
Good job, team.
Yeah.
Poor hubby.
Trojan, any last words?
Do you have time to defend yourself?
Wait, again?
He literally just put his mic down and walked away from the desk right now.
Aw.
He's not mad. He's just having fun.
Trojan, vote for yourself. Who has a vote?
Reach over, Rue. Reach over.
I was about to hit the emergency button and be like, so we vote out Grim for skipping, right? Like,
Poor
I was
Grim.
so close to doing that.
Well, he paid for it for skipping. He died.
Oh. Oh, you were. Oh, thank you. Oh, really? Is it that kind of game now? You cracked me up. Oh, you cracked me up. By the way, I voted you off.
Okay, so,
So
either
it
somebody
wasn't
lied
Ico.
or wasn't Ico. I forgot that it could just not be Ico. I wasn't listening to what happened to Ico.
So
Nothing
Ico was
got
kind.
caught.
It was kind of just a funny vote, honestly.
Okay.
Like I said, because it was like everybody was like, "Who was over there?" I was like, "Ico went over that way," and then Ico just put up the third imposter defense, and we all voted for him. It very well could have been.
Okay. Okay. So I think the last round was Trojan, first round was meme vote. So I just wanted to be clear on what happened because
Yeah.
I thought the game
Well,
was
I don't
gonna
think
end and then
it's
it
been
did.
easy because why would you emergency meeting when it's 6 left? You're an imposter. The other one's alive. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if one of my imposter buddies got yeeted, I might have tried to build like credibility with this, but I mean, I wasn't anywhere near specimen last round. I think you saw me when you walked past comms. You were coming down from like where the
maybe.
node is on the left of comms, and I was going up to that node.
All right. Well.
When was that?
I also saw you guys on the right reactor.
Because Stinger's not a fresh kill, right?
When did you see them by the node, Ben?
Fant? I saw Fant. So I went, the reactors were going off, and it was on 102 for a while, so I went up to the right reactor. Fant and somebody else were standing on it. And then I went, and then the reactors immediately turned off. So I didn't even go to the left reactor. I just went down to comms, did my upload, and then when I came out to go up to do the node, Fant was coming
Also,
down.
wait, really quick.
The
Was it
lights
an
were off,
emergency meeting the previous round, or did somebody report a body?
I found a body
Somebody reported
in
the body.
specimen. The lights were off.
Yeah, Stinger's body. That's when Stinger died.
So it could potentially
No, it
also
was
be
Grim.
a test belt self-report.
Oh, wait. When did Stinger die?
Stinger died first
Wait.
round.
Oh.
Stinger died
Okay,
first
okay.
round, Aiko got yeeted, Grim died second round, Trojan
Yeah.
got yeeted.
So yeah, we voted off Trojan. It could have been Tess as well as a self.
It's
But
not.
Trojan,
Since I did the
Trojan's
right side
complete
react,
lack
that
of
seems really
self-defense
strange.
there. I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm
on
feeling
Trojan.
pretty good, yeah. I think
Yeah,
the
I'm
first
feeling
vote
pretty
was just
good.
wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't Ico.
Yeah.
I still regret
And
that.
I
vote.
did
It
right
was
side
pretty
reactors, so that would be really weird of me to do as the imposter.
Okay. I think Trojan. I was just messing around, but now I'm starting to think Trojan was. But I think Ico was 2, so then that means Trojan wasn't, I think. Trojan might have not been. Just thinking. I only have a few more tasks left. So... I can't. How do you get over the lava? Can you not go in the lava that way? Is it intentionally blocked like that? Okay, so we're going through admin. Wait, who are you? I saw someone. Who was it? saw someone. I don't know who it was though. This one takes forever. That's a funny sound. There you go. Oh gosh. There's this one. I'm almost done with my task. I literally have one more. Can I open this? Okay. Wait, who is the blue? Who's blue again? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. He might come and get me. Hold on. Run away! Running away. Running away. Okay. I don't know, man. Okay, I'm done with my task. Yes! I did my task!
I died with
I
your
can't-
dying breath.
I can't
Like,
believe
I died as the victory
You
screen
were
was
right
coming up.
behind me.
I
Who
went
was
to go
the
for
second
light.
one? I saw Brown die.
Muncha.
Muncha.
Okay.
Muncha?
Alright,
Hi.
someone else can have my spot.
Wait, wasn't it just Muncha and Trojan? I'm confused.
It was.
It was Trojan! Trojan was the imposter! I looked at his screen. Ah. I'm
Alright,
sorry,
I think
Aiko.
I'm
Man,
just gonna
I
chill.
suck at imposter. Fuck this shit.
Your roommates are fucking. You have multiple roommates? Or you mean
anyone
your
wanna
roommate
stream?
is-
Sorry, Aiko. What were you saying? Are you like
is
just
it-
dropping for the round, or are you dropping for the night?
I mean, I think I'd rather just hang out and watch a stream than be a part of the
Okay,
game.
well,
who's streaming?
I'm streaming.
Does it
Nukes,
sound
you're still
good for
streaming,
you?
right?
I'm still streaming.
Yeah, Nukes is streaming.
Was it like
Trojan is
Ben,
streaming.
Trojan,
Grim is
Ben.
streaming. Yeah, so you got your choice of options here. I think I can
Me.
take your pick.
They would say.
What's my color?
Or you can get a nice multi-link and get everybody up.
I might do
Oh.
that.
Hi, Aiko.
Poor doggo.
All right, yeah, and Aiko, feel free if you want to like just hang out in the call, just have yourself muted or use a stream audio, whatever works.
She's such a tattletale. Can I get another White Claw?
Yes,
Wait, Muncha, how do you steal my color?
but send me one.
Someone stole my color.
I think so. What
I know
happens is-
Nukes likes Nukes likes yellow, and Grim stole.
I do.
I think
So I
Oh,
became
here.
Ben.
You take it.
if you
This
press
is what
the
Ben
button,
normally wears, so I just became Ben instead.
You can have yellow now, Nukes.
Like my heart. Wait, no, purple.
No, my purple!
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect! This is what Ben usually wears. Here's your yellow, but I'm gonna take
Don't
what
let him
Ben
have it,
usually
bro.
wears.
Don't let him have it.
Don't let him still got white.
No, it's good because now I can. It better matches my tuxedo.
Where's my pirate
Now I
hat?
match my Twitch emote.
There we go.
Oh,
So
your
excited.
Twitch purple. Look at that.
No, I literally have this in exact Among Us outfit as a Twitch emote for
Yeah.
getting yeeted. It's just
Yeah.
like flying in through outer space.
All right, is everybody here?
Here.
Trojan's the only one not moving.
What?
I'm
Hold on.
here. I'm
Hold
here.
on, hold on,
Alright.
hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I'm going to Fan's channel and doing my emote, and then I'm closing the channel.
I see. Oh, good.
Alright, you're good to go now.
But you could do it in
Wait.
Discord.
Trojan is doing something.
Give me a second.
I'm not as smart as you, Bean. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
doing that. All right, I'm gonna play games.
Let us begin. And we could just call an emergency meeting and vote off Trojan at Bunch immediately.
Who are you?
Don't you dare.
What? I didn't do anything.
No, I was saying that to Kane.
Oh. I don't think you're imposter.
Rude.
It's Trojan.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
What?
It's not Trojan. I don't think it's Trojan.
I went up and inserted a key. How dare you?
I didn't even
Why-
do
why
the
are we
emergency
voting?
meeting. I was just messing around.
Let's just skip vote already.
Wait, Grim, why was there a reason you called this?
Yeah, because you told me to.
I voted Grim. I voted Grim.
I mean, that's a
Rue.
pretty fair vote, honestly.
I like how Rue got more votes than me.
I was just minding my own business. Now I have to go all the way back over there. Wait. Oh. Okay. We still have to do the ship one. I haven't done the ship one. I'm surprised no one's like trying to sabotage yet. Is someone done?
Oh.
Where?
Did anyone see where Grim was that round?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I was up in the top right with TZ and Muncha for a little while.
I think this is a self-report.
No, I don't.
Wait, where was the body even?
Okay, body was
O2
in the
somewhere.
tree room O2.
Okay.
How did you know that, Ben?
Well,
Wait,
because
who
I
else
went
was
into
in there with you?
communications. I went into communications, and then I came out of communications. Stinger was coming out of O2. And then I went like I was going to O2, and Stinger doubled
Ben.
back. So I juked back towards Sigma because I
Okay,
wanted
wait.
to be next to somebody so Stinger couldn't kill me. And then Stinger went into O2 and reported the body after just coming out of O2. So that's why I think it's a self-report. Because Sigma was following him into O2.
Yeah, that's very fishy because I was with, I believe, Fant and Nukes in the O2 area. I came out, I saw Stinger in communications, and then followed Stinger back in. Like Stinger, like Fant
Yeah.
was alive when I
Yeah,
left,
I-
and Stinger came from the other side.
So
It's
it's Nukes,
impossible
you're
for it to
saying.
be.
No.
It's either
No.
Nukes or
This
it's you
is
for this
very
ridiculous
I was
accusation.
in, I passed them as I was
I don't think
going
it's
into
ridiculous.
the canisters. I never even left that. I was like leaving canisters as the body got reported. So it wasn't me. I saw Sigma and Fant together.
It's Ben.
Okay. So
What?
after I die later, when they kill me, I'm gonna let you guys know. For those of you that survive, it's orange and white. Okay. That's all. I'm just telling you. You can vote me off if you want.
Who are we? Wait. Who, I'm not voting Ben off. That
I don't think it was Ben
No,
because I
it
passed him
absolutely
with
was.
Vijay.
Yeah.
He made this entire bullshit story, and Sigma and I both
convenient.
completely ruining it.
I
I'm
don't
voting
How'd
for
you both
Stinger.
ruin it?
That's-
And
No, I-
Sigma, you said you were also with.
Where'd you come from, Stinger? Where'd you come from before I saw you in communications?
Okay, so I went left side
Mhm.
at the start. Then I went up and fixed lights. Then I came back down, did O2 with Sigma after he had come to do lights, and I fixed them right before he got there, and a couple other people.
So you're admitting you and Sigma were both left side, and
Then after I did O2 with Sigma, I left there, and what the fuck? What?
It's not Stinger, guys. It's
You
impossible.
idiots!
Stinger.
Vote Ben off.
Ooh. Ooh. Well. This with me. Sigma's with me. Okay.
So I'm calling this meeting to clarify what happened now that I'm not being accused. I went to communications from the admin building, and then Stinger came from the left. Then after I was heading left, he doubled back after me. So I went to the right to not be alone with him, and then he walked into oxygen and reported the body. That's how I knew where the body was. So I never. Somebody else said they saw me while I was doing my tasks. I never went into that area. I don't think you should be suspicious of me. think you should be suspicious of everybody that said that it was a bullshit accusation, because exactly what I said, he confirmed it afterwards when he was like, I went left side, I started on the left, did the lights, and then went back down to the left. So he confirmed it that that's where he came from. But somehow it was a bullshit accusation. I'm just clarifying what happened so there's not any sus on me, because I'm not an imposter. Everything I said was true.
I'm not convinced it's you, but I think I'm 100% sure that Stinger was not an imposter because I walked up to Fan alive,
Ben,
saw
that last
Stinger on the
round
other
gave
side
no
of me,
reason.
and then Stinger ran past and in.
So, who did I pass in medbay last round?
It was me.
No,
Wait,
you must have
medbay?
passed me as well.
Medbay.
Yeah.
Where's medbay on the map? Sorry, I'm looking.
Top right corner.
All the way in the top right.
Oh, that's
no,
me.
No,
That's
I know
me.
Trojan was there, but I walked in to do my scan and someone was coming out.
I
of
was
it.
walking out. Yeah, I was walking out. That's
Oh,
why
Because
okay.
I remember seeing something purple.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't.
And I do too.
Yeah, I went up there and then I came down through office into communications. That was my path. So I couldn't have possibly killed the person in oxygen. If a Sigma is town and is 100% sure it's not Stinger, there's still 2, so try to be careful. But it could just be Sigma trying to throw sus because his partner got yeeted. So
Yeah,
it's between Sigma and Nukes for me right now.
Yeah, I'm beginning to believe that like this is just town at each other's throats, and it's Nukes. Like I'm not 100% sure it's
I mean, it
Nukes, but
wasn't
they're the
me,
most
but
suspicious person to me.
I literally never saw that body. I was in O2 doing canisters. You don't have to believe me, but that's my story. That's where I was.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be one of the 3 people that were in there, right?
And you saw me at the bottom part, so yeah.
Okay, what do you guys think? What do you think, Chop? Why would he call a meeting like that just to have him
Someone's
denounce?
unmuted.
Oh. My bad.
Oh. So they heard what I said, I think. I'm wondering why he called that meeting. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh.
This was 100% Nukes. I left
hello?
Nukes and
No.
Sigma at lights. Lights never got fixed. I doubled back Sigma's bodies on the thing. Nukes is... I don't know if she's still there or what, but she was standing on the
left.
panel. Sigma's dead.
I
Why'd you
did
leave?
not do it. I
Why-
saw Sigma was on there, and I left. So it's bad.
Tess, what were you doing?
I have been trying to finish my specimen task since the beginning. Then I finally got them done, and then I went through decontam through the lab and was heading towards lights. I think I saw one person in the dark, and I don't know what color they were or where.
That does not track because
Somebody
I
else
just
has
came
died,
through
right?
the decontam and was in specimen. So I would have passed you on that way there.
I mean, in the dark, like I just said, I passed somebody in the dark. I didn't see any colors. I was through, it was in the lab area. I just came through decontam, hit lab, and was on my way to lights. So I had already done my tasks in specimen and was heading towards labs when I left.
Wait, did Rue die this round?
Rue had to have died this
Yeah,
round
because I
because she
saw
was up
her
with me near
early
the
on
lab.
in the round.
The only places I had been was specimen straight from the beginning and then through labs towards lights. I didn't see anybody else.
Okay, well the only people... So Nukes was with Rue and I at the start when we headed up into the lab. And then like I said, I went into decontam and was just going down into specimen. So I think it's either Nukes or Tess.
Well, the kill at lights is definitely Nukes, and I think there's still 2
No.
I
killers.
think there is still 2.
All right,
now.
I mean,
It might be them
all right.
too.
So I'm gonna just tell my story. I went into lights, saw Sigma on there, so then I left, and then Ben reported a body. So to me, that's Ben.
I think it's Nukes.
I agree. I also voted Nukes.
I can't say anything because I don't want Trojan to hear it.
If the game ends, then it wasn't her. But if it doesn't, then it wasn't me.
Hmm. How many tasks do we have? How many? They only have to kill one more person, right? I think they might win this round, actually. Yeah. One or two things are gonna happen. They're gonna get caught. They need to have an emergency meeting, actually. That's what I think needs to happen right now. But I don't want Trojan to hear all this because I don't want to sway him. Yeah. Right, Panda? Man, this game is so much fun, though. It is a lot of fun. I like this game a lot, especially to play with people. Crap. I'm gonna finish my task. Oh, I didn't realize too. Yep, you just died, didn't you? Yep. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah. Ah.
Good job, Muncho.
I just found Trojan on the left thingy. And I don't think it was Ben, because Ben could have killed me when I left electrical.
I'm standing on the right side, so.
I mean, if it was me, then we would have lost. You guys would have lost when you voted nukes. Because the game, like, there still would have been 2 imposters left. Like, it had to be either me or nukes that killed Sigma, and it wasn't me. So, I think that cleared me. I'm pretty sure it's Tuss. I agree with your assessment from the last round. If you tricked me, Muncha, you know that's really valid because I killed you first every round for like 3 rounds in a row. So.
Well, it's not me.
No hard feelings.
I was on the right side reactor. I haven't been over.
Like, I couldn't have possibly killed Rue the round before when Sigma died. So it had to be between you and her. So it's either you and your.
Why couldn't it have been Muncha?
It could be, but I felt like he gave pretty valuable information. And I feel like that round wasn't long enough for you to do what you say you did. Because it was like barely long enough for the kill cooldown to go through. But Muncha could be tricking me. I'm down to be tricked.
Alright.
That was so close.
Tess is the one that killed me.
Tess was killed me too.
Do it.
Good job, girl. Jeez. That was so good. You guys almost won.
Tess was there, and I almost about doubled back and ran to go call an emergency meeting.
Yeah, I saw Tess vent, and I knew what was coming for me.
I did kill Grim on.
See, I didn't think it was nukes that killed in O2.
I didn't think it was nukes either, to be honest.
I'm like, if you kill a tree, you just vent out. You wouldn't just sit in the. Oh, I think she.
That's exactly what I did. Yeah.
Yeah, she cut out of Discord as well.
Yeah.
Let me see if her stream's up. Can anyone tell me if Nukes' stream is online?
It doesn't seem.
Hello.
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 Okay, she's back.
My
Do you have an
internet just
hiccup?
like my internet hiccuped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Might hiccup again. It's not.
Isn't internet the greatest?
Internet was a mistake.
Sure was.
The internet is really, really great. Come on, somebody else got to do the next line.
I wanted to play.
I don't actually
Poor
know that.
porn.
You have a fast connection, so you don't have to wait.
Exactly.
I'm telling Nukes' chat that she loves them.
My chat said for porn, just to let you know.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh,
Panda.
Yeah,
That was a good
of
round.
course, Panda.
I thought
Call
Tess
you out,
getting away
Panda.
with zero suspicion.
Dude, she did a
Yeah,
great
like
job.
the first couple rounds, I was just like, just don't say anything. Nobody's gonna ask you anything. Just keep
We back.
moving.
Yeah,
The
hey,
internet went.
if I was in, I'd be asking you stuff because like Tess, say something.
Nope.
Silence is
Okay.
suspicious.
It is. Silence is always suspicious.
But I do that regardless of how I play, so it's not usually unusual for me.
around here? Okay, hold on. I think this is. Now you're singing the song. The internet's for.
I just want to check. I think Nuke's DC'd again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
The
like
stream went
Yeah.
offline, so I think.
it said left game.
She left the game on the ball.
Yeah.
So now, just because Nuke's disconnected though and no one was killed, that doesn't mean that we can't just lynch someone anyway, right?
No, like this was. I just wanted to see like if like she was.
She did
fine,
DC.
basically.
I saw.
Yeah, that
Like this wasn't like to throw around anything unless someone's got something very good. But
I have a football.
I just wanted to
No.
bring that to everybody's attention. Yeah, fortunately.
Yeah, nothing happened. Like I did both my task in office, checked vitals, and checked admin, then checked vitals, and like nothing happened. So no information to report.
I didn't know. Wasn't sure. Thank you. Oh, there you go. was standing there looking at me. That was paralysis. Hold on, that's not the right. Okay, this way. Okay, I can't. Okay, hold on. I can't open. Is there a reason why I can't? I don't know how to open doors. Use? Oh! Okay. Okay, I found the body in storage, and it was Sigma.
I have been in specimen and labs the whole time. I just passed Muncha at the DQTF.
I can confirm that because I was on my way to specimen. And I
I
saw
can-
Yeah, I
Fan.
passed Muncha entering med bay.
Yes.
I didn't check.
I also
didn't
saw
check
Stinger
which-
up in top right.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, so I was in electrical with Trojan, and there was one more person.
It was Grim.
Grim. Okay,
Me,
thank you.
yep.
It was
Yeah.
Grim.
I walked in as they fixed the lights, and then I went on cams.
Yep, I can confirm that as well.
Yeah, same. Then I went down south and ran into fans as I was about to do a task I had down there, but then
I didn't think to
body got
check
reported.
storage on my way up, because usually people do that task at the first round.
It's
Um,
possible that, go ahead, Fan.
Like Muncha, were you faking keys at the beginning to try and get somebody?
No, I just assumed that we always had keys because we've had keys the whole time.
All right.
To be fair, I did a double take too on that.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm trying so hard right now to figure this out. I'm trying to figure this out.
I think somebody's
someone's-
not muted.
Okay, pizza, no worries, man. Thank you for staying by.
Well.
Where?
I just found this in. Hold on. Let me bring up the map. The very, very southwest corner. And I may or may not. No, I definitely saw Bentizi running away through the south door as I was entering.
I wasn't running away.
No, you saw me pass you, and shortly before that, I saw.
No. I did walk past him. No. I did walk past him. So I was in specimen. So my route I found was I went straight to specimen at the start, and then I saw Munch's feet, like coming into the specimen room after I had already got in. So because Fant was sussing him the previous round, I just ran straight through specimen and went out through labs. And since lights had gone off, I went to go check to see if anything had happened in electrical. I saw Grim at the top. I saw Fant on cameras. And then I walked down through O2 to exit the area, but I didn't go into that corner.
Okay. Well.
I can confirm I saw Ben leaving labs.
Wait.
I went there last.
Okay.
Wait, Fant was on cameras?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, what did you see anything?
I mean, I saw Benizi on exiting O2 at the bottom.
Yeah,
and
like,
he checked though. Well, it's like, where was the body, Trojan?
the very, very southwest corner room.
Is that the one with like the little water wheels?
Was it like
It's got the
visible
water
from
cooler in there.
Was it visible from outside?
What?
Or did you have to walk into the room to
Well,
like?
so
I had to walk in all
yeah,
the way into the room.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's why I didn't see it.
So it's like you never went in that room.
Yeah, I never did.
Well, the
Well,
only
you
other
did go
person
into
that
that
was there was
room.
Grim, who I like barely
You
just
peeked your
saw
head into
coming
that
from the
room.
top
I saw you.
like-
I saw you go into that room with the water wheels.
I went
very,
to the
very
left,
south.
looked into O2, and then I like walked to the door of the water wheels room, but I didn't go in the room.
You check. Yeah, you dropped in there and then you left. I figured like at the time you were just checking for bodies by dipping in there, but if that's where the body was, then you should have seen a report button there.
Van, on top of you, I don't think we should vote though because we're doing really well on tasks.
Yeah.
Yo, lights
Yeah, I don't
were
think
out.
we need to vote, but
Lights were
I
out
mean,
for a
if you
while.
were watching,
Then he just
if you were
straight up
watching
lied
me-
about going into that
if you
room.
were
We can
watching me
clip
on
of
cam,
it.
Lights were
you
out
know I
for a
didn't kill
while.
anybody
You
in
can
there.
vent from tree to security. Fant could have
Welcome back,
killed,
Roebuck.
and I don't know.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, so I can get a clip of Benizi going into that room and heading back out after this, if needed.
Oh. I can't remember that. Ah! Dang it, you guys got your task
God damn
done.
it. Ben, I was so close to pushing the button and I just wasn't sure. You were not on the medbay scan long enough
So-
for the task to have completed. I should have reported.
Yeah.
I
Did
don't know.
anyone
yeah,
suss
Benizi
me?
definitely went into the room.
Did anyone suss me?
You can see it on the cam.
No, Rue, I wasn't.
Well, I mean,
We
for
should-
sure, man. but I'm not
I
gonna
was
say
the one
no.
that killed, I was the one that killed Stinger.
I was a little suspicious of you.
Why did you say anything?
Good job,
Because
Rue.
you were chilling in the electrical area, not fixing the.
But then why did you vouch for me? You vouched for me.
Because I wasn't concerned about it at that point.
I was trying to figure out how to
I wasn't
open the
100%
doors.
Sure.
So I didn't realize, like, when the doors shut on you, you had to use the U's. I thought you all guys, like, in the very beginning knew what it was me when I didn't open the door. I was like, what do I do here, you guys?
Oh, no.
You're all looking at me. Oh, shit.
Hey, but by the way, I think we should add another task. That was pretty quick on tasks.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Rue didn't kill the first round, and then reported my kill and then didn't
So
kill
was
the
Nukes
last
the
round.
other imposter behind
Yeah.
in
Well,
that?
that's
No,
fine.
it was Rue.
Even so, that was.
She's just.
Don't insult your other imposter though. I mean, it's okay.
I'm
to
not
make mistakes.
insulting. I'm saying like you can't judge the length of the game when the imposter is a newer player. Is what I'm saying. Like you can't be like, oh, that round was too quick.
It wasn't based only.
Here,
on
I
that
added
round,
another
and
short task.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all. I added.
I hope you didn't take that as disrespect, Rue. I didn't mean that as anything towards you. I was just
Ah.
saying
We're
it's
good.
just an unfair judge of game length. That's
Well,
all
no,
I was
So, Nuke,
I
how are
think
you
we weren't
doing?
killing fast enough. I think that was the
I think
problem.
we're good.
Okay. Yeah, sorry you guys always have to deal with terrible internet issues. Man. Oh,
Does
hopefully,
it seem like we're moving slower?
We're
I mean, it is.
player speed.
Wait, what the heck? Hang on, the settings got reset.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah,
it
they
did.
did.
Interesting. I was wondering why it was.
Yeah,
working so
confirm ejects are
slowly.
back on and.
Wait, so did you killed I know you killed Sigma, but who did you I think Nuke just DC'd.
Yeah.
Make sure you turn
Yeah, I
confirm
just-
and text
Yeah,
off.
so Nuke,
That
Nuke's
was-
DC'd, I
true.
killed Sigma, I killed Fant, and I killed Tess.
What was their
You
kill
killed
distance?
Stinger.
Was it on short?
Okay.
You guys were playing on normal before,
Okay.
which is a little
Count
crazy.
Alright, does this look good? Does this look good?
Confirm and text. needs to be off.
Confirm ejects are still on.
Oh, okay, alright. I must have accidentally clicked the recommended settings thingy. Unintentionally. Okay, does that look good to everybody?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm just glad no
Yeah,
one
I'm
suspected
totally
me.
walking at the right speed now. I feel a lot better.
Another win, Chrome.
Okay. Now I'm like the innocent one. Oh. Oh wait, whoever stayed up there, hold on. Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is. Well, maybe. Hold on. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I think I know who it is. I think it's Trojan and Grim. I think. I don't know yet.
Alright. So I was with Stinger. We rolled up on this body here. Like I didn't
Yeah,
even
I
see
saw
it on
the-
my screen because the lights were still expanding. I just saw the report button come
Yeah,
up.
neither did I. I just saw the report button flash on.
But
Where was the body?
in Med Bay?
Medbay. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah,
We
lab.
did just. I don't know if you saw it, Stinger, but we did
I didn't.
like. Put
I just
stuff-
saw the
like,
report
Muncha was
flash.
there. Muncha headed that direction.
What
Yeah.
about you, Trojan? What were you doing?
So, I went directly up for a quick task, then I followed Muncha into storage, and then I went down and to the left.
So
Yeah,
I
so after that, Muncha went to Med Bay, and I'm pretty sure killed Nukes.
It was not me because I was going to do a medbay scan and the lights were out and I couldn't see anybody. I unlocked the door outside of Northeast and then I unlocked the door to in the room left of lab, which is where Stinger
And
was.
did you
I
make it
was
over
open
to
that door.
the Med Bay scanner?
I was on the scanner. I was afraid I was about to be killed, so I was trying to hide behind it before I
You
started.
didn't see Nukes?
No, the lights were out. I saw you. I didn't see Nukes.
Cause like Nuke, you should have seen the report button flash.
Yeah, you should have seen the report button flash.
I didn't see anything.
I don't know. I don't like based on when the lights came on where Stinger was. I don't think it's Stinger.
No, I don't think it's Stinger either, but I know it's not me because I filled the fuel thing in storage. I went up and filled the fuel next to the thing Stinger was doing, the little
Gosh,
electrical
was
thing.
anybody? Gosh.
Where
Like,
were-
I
really
was-
want to vote out Muncha, but there is a possibility
Well,
someone was like, vented out of there.
Muncha, were you actually scanning?
No, I was about to, but I was scared I was
Does
about to
hang
be
on.
killed.
Does anybody have another med base scan?
No. I mean I haven't
Anybody
checked.
at all? Sigma,
haven't
Tess,
I
Rim?
might. I don't remember if that was
I
one
don't
of my
remember.
Yeah, but I did
usually,
have a.
I usually go by my map, not by the list, so I don't really.
Same.
All right.
Yeah, I usually
So
prioritize.
one more of us should have a medbay scan. Let's head with Muncha over to the medbay scan and confirm that Muncha is good.
Somebody skip. Because I main voted Tess, and I don't want her to get yeeted.
Yeah, let's go. Like one of us should have medbay scan. That's
I will volunteer for scan.
I don't know if I have medbay. No, I don't have it. I don't have it though. Wait. Okay. I'm like in the dark. I'm guessing it's not Muncha because he's. Oh crap. There it is.
Check vitals. Saw that Tess was dead.
All right. So I didn't have a medbay scan. Was anybody able to
I
confirm?
did.
I didn't.
Munch's clear. I did. Munch's clear.
Okay.
So I did have a
So-
question. In the very beginning, did everyone had the task for the dropship and the top? You know how like it has a key and then the other one?
No, not this round.
No, this round we don't have that.
Looks like we lost Sigma.
Well, shoot. So
Because
we lost
Internet
Nukes, we
issues all
lost
over
Stigma
the
to
place.
DCs.
So we're at 7.
Somebody
That
just
is
killed Tess. Who's in Decontam in the lab? I want to say it's red and pink, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. So
Oh, I
Sting-
had
I
just gone
think-
through here, yeah.
I left the guys in medbay to go do the lights, and you caught up with me then, Fant. And then I think Sigma had to have been the one who fixed the lights.
Yeah, I think so because I saw Sigma go into the cam room and then disappear.
He went south. I was
Okay.
just ahead of you, so I saw him.
Yeah, I don't have anything helpful here except that I saw that Tess was dead. I guess if a few people went to medbay, then those people can rule themselves. I mean, we know Munch is clear for sure, but other people in the vicinity almost certainly
So
could have
it's
gotten the kill.
just TZ that was able to clear Muncha?
Yes.
I was with them too.
Did you?
Yeah.
But do you have the task? Like, can you click on the
Trojan, just let me explain since Trojan's new.
Oh,
If
okay.
you have the medbay task, only one person can use the scan at a time. So if you try to scan
Oh,
while
okay.
somebody else is scanning, it'll say X is using the scanner.
Okay, I was just
No,
over
you-
there. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't understand that
Yep,
part.
no problem.
All right. Well, I'm
So
gonna
I'm-
go ahead and trust TZ on this one.
I'm
Just
a
because
little
like the biggest brain play of going all the way over there, assuming nobody else had the
if you're-
medbay scan, that'd be pretty impressive.
I trust Fant because
Mhm.
he wasn't like gung ho to vote off Muncha, even though the evidence was against him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm guessing what
I
happened.
was the only other
either
person that we saw over there.
Someone killed immediately as we were
I-
going by. Or
I know
like they
Muncha's
killed and jumped
clear.
out of there. So.
If you believe me when I say Munch is clear, then you just assume I'm clear because I have the task. So
Yeah,
I'm
gonna
torn.
assume you
I
two
think
are
it's red
clear.
and
if not
teal.
GG guys, you killed it. Took the biggest gamble on Earth, and I respect that.
Hmm. Hmm. I knew it! 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 You fucked up. You and Grim are the imposters. Fuck! I knew it. I knew it so much. I knew it. 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 That's why I asked that question in the beginning. But now I can't say shit.
Okay, so Rue is dead at the door to weapons.
Tess is dead as well.
Tess was
Tess
dead
died
last
last round.
Oh.
When Grim pressed the button, Tess was
Knew
already
it.
dead.
Yeah.
Knew it.
So last round I was sus that Grim was either pressing the button to clear the body, or that Red and Teal had just killed. And now Teal's dead. So now I'm more sus of Red. My biggest susses are Red and Black.
I mean,
I
okay,
also
I'll
saw
tell
Red
you-
in communications right before I went
I'll
in.
tell you what I did. So I essentially, like right away, I went straight down to communications just to do that one, and then I looped back over to the left to go check over like electrical area, and then that's when the sabotage went off. So then after I was trying to loop back around to get to the stabilizers, but it was already done, and that's when I met up with, I believe it was Muncha and somebody else. I don't remember. Who
I was there. I did see Trojan up there.
Yeah.
But
Me and
yeah,
Fang
so
were
I'm
communications at the
gonna
start.
it's like Stinger could like still be an imposter, but
Yeah, I was
I'm pretty
pretty
sure
alarmed
he didn't do that kill round one. Like
Mhm.
it could have been just like pure chance that I took the perfect path to dance around Stinger immaculately without like seeing him cross back. So I feel like Grim, well, Sigma and Nukes are out, so one of them could be an imposter. But
I'd still rather vote not.
yeah, I
Grim's
kind of
good.
want to vote for Grim here.
And I,
For me,
I
it's
unfortunately
like-
don't have a good defense.
I'm
I
more
would-
sus of
I'm
Red,
gonna
but
vote
it's
for
Red and
Trojan,
Black for me.
Yeah.
What's that?
So I think we could vote them both off to be sure.
Yes!
Like, I'm trusting Biddy's and Matcha on this.
Come
Okay, that's
on.
not
Stinger
clear,
either,
right?
because Stinger could have killed me when I was doing my credit card scan and the thing next to it.
Oh,
where you flip
never
the
mind.
thing over.
I didn't
Mhm.
realize.
Yeah,
Alright,
and
so
I
I
don't
think
think Benny's gonna would have pulled that.
I'm voting Trojan, by the way, and my guess is that Sigma was the other imposter and disconnected.
I'm gonna go Grim here.
Yeah, I mean, I really have.
Yeah,
to
I vote
figure
Grim,
out-
and then we'll kill Trojan next round. No offense to Grim.
If there is a next round.
if there's a next round.
Oh, poor Grim. He was so right. He was right. Ugh. Poor Grim.
Cool.
All right, you want to take care of it now?
Yeah, I'm
You're gonna
Alright.
get voted off. That's what you get. That's what you get.
So if the game doesn't end here, either Fanta or Stinger
I
have
mean,
been
okay, wait,
draining
whoa,
the
whoa, whoa.
shit out of us. So
It's too late, Trojan.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
I was more sus of Trojan because it was Rue that was dead.
He was pretending to do tasks. That's why I asked that question at the beginning about the dropship. Ah,
Sigma,
Sigma
sorry,
was
you
All
were
right. Yeah, Sigma. Yeah, that was just unfortunate.
good job, you guys.
So Trojan's been getting imposters so often. I'm gonna remake the room in case he's got that bug that looks good to be imposter. That is
That
actually a
hack?
bug. Do we want to
You
try
wanna-
the Mira? Go back to the
Yeah.
Skeld.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
do
try
it.
the new one.
Mira it is.
Yeah, exactly. You don't mess with your waifu.
Sigma, were you able to like get any kills or anything, or did you just?
Although I
got-
killed
I got
Trojan
the
many
first
times.
2 kills and had no suspicion on me whatsoever, and then I
Yeah, so
disconnected. I was like,
Stinger,
come
the
on.
first kill in Medbay.
Mhm.
Did you like vent out of there or what?
I have no idea.
Yeah, somebody in my
I
chat.
just wanna know what
said
happened.
Activate hard mode as soon as you disconnected.
Yeah, because like you managed to either hit the perfect timing between Muncha crossing and then us crossing together. Like, was it the kill very recent or
The one of those in the first round?
the first round in Medbay?
You found it like 5 seconds later, basically. I was just
Yeah, did
relying
you
on the
vent?
lights being off. I
Yeah,
vented.
did you vent out? Okay. Yeah.
Where was the body? Because I didn't see it.
It was directly
up by the telescope.
Okay, that's why I didn't see it. I didn't go by the telescope.
Well, you would have seen the. I'm guessing the kill happened after you had already crossed and before Stinger and I crossed.
Also, how are you doing?
It was the perfect
Sir
timing,
Jester?
so
I
congratulations.
didn't mean to ignore you earlier.
I'm gonna murder my husband. The moment I get to be an
We're doing Nero,
imposter.
Rue is sus.
Yeah,
Alright
this is
guys, if you
good.
don't hear about me at work tomorrow.
Oh no, well not like that.
Oh,
Uh,
There's Netflix documentaries about this.
yeah, there are.
Thanks,
You
Ben.
have a
I
life
appreciate
insurance
that.
policy on him.
He did. I think he does. Yeah, you do. You do.
Yes,
Perfect. We'll split it 50-50.
Yes. Yes. I love this.
Oh god. I'm so screwed. No. Nukes had to leave because DC.
Mm-hmm.
My bean. He's gone forever.
Aiko, you could rejoin if you wanted to, but obviously, if you'd prefer to just chill, that's great.
I have like a bunch of stuff I have to do in the morning, so I can't. I was gonna get ready for bed. Thanks though.
I mean, we can just do it with 9 too. That'll be fine. Maybe tweak something a little.
I mean,
bit.
you're playing Nero, which is imposter favored, so
No, it's crew
or
favored.
crew favored. So being down
Yeah.
a person is
Yeah, I may not
valid.
have to change anything, but yeah, let's just go.
I'm only gonna do a few more because I haven't ate since we started playing.
Okay, yeah, we can do a couple more and then
Same.
call it a night.
Apparently you were all smiley. Just to let you know. You got ratted out. Oh, wait, what am I doing? You got ratted out. Oh, jeez.
Ye gods.
Where?
I was in the beginning just doing the gas thingy, and I didn't even leave the room.
So the body was on the med bay scanner.
Well,
I
that's
was up in the
unfortunate.
reactor.
Way to go.
Did anyone see someone go with purple? I was thinking
No.
back to see if there was going to be an early kill.
I was with Tess, going towards the top part.
Yeah. And
That
then I
was a little
realized
bit
I had
behind.
wires right there at the beginning of the Y. And so I went back. But
Sigma and I were also like kind of above that, and then I ended up going to admin.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
you guys got out of the start first.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
can
no.
I
For
say
how fast
something
that kill was,
really quick?
that's
I'm actually a little bit suspicious of Rue right now because.
Why? I literally was just in. Hey, do not pin this on me. I swear to goodness
Okay,
gracious.
because I
We are
saw
gonna have-
literally everybody else run forward. I think mine.
No, I was reading my chat. I was reading my chat because Panda ratted you out saying, oh, he was so smiley when he murdered you. Okay, I was reading chat. Okay? So, I literally was in the beginning room. You can come to the room. I don't care. Either way, my point still stands. I was doing the gas thingy, and I was literally going to walk out, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Okay, I'm just saying that you and Fant were the only two I did not see at any point.
I'm just saying, I was reading chat. You were smiling. Enough said. I did my thing.
smiling
I'm
is the trait of
saying
imposters.
I'm obsessive with my wife right now.
Actually,
I'm voting on
That's
Trojan.
Rue was the last person out of the start. So, and I think I left the start before Rue.
Someone
at
did
the
come
very end.
back. Just to let you
Yeah,
know.
that was
Someone
me.
did. Okay, cool.
That was me. So I feel like Rue is cleared.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. That's why I said one of two people.
Well, you're putting it on me. Just saying. I can't believe my husband's
you
doing
voted
this
for
to
me.
me. Yeah, I know you voted for me!
No, I actually didn't.
Oh, someone voted for me then. Okay. Here. Wait, where is my thing not showing? Oh, the communications are sabotaged. Okay. So Sigma's innocent. Oh, wait.
found Tess in the cafeteria. I don't know who I just passed. What was everybody doing?
Wait, where in the
Wait,
cafeteria?
Muncha, I thought. Wait,
Whoa. Where in cafeteria?
didn't I just pass you, Muncha, in the communication area?
You did. I was entering my code in admin. And then
Yeah,
I
no,
went down and to the right, and I saw someone going up through the hallway. And I went into the cafeteria because I have a task in there, and I saw the report, but I didn't see a body, so I walked further to the right, and then I saw Tess's body.
Wait,
Yeah, no, Muncha, I just passed you. That was me leaving the area. Where was the body exactly?
The body was in cafeteria, like wherever the task is in that area, like toward the right side of the room on the top wall. That's where my task was, but I wasn't at the task yet, but I saw the report thing come up, but I
So
didn't
the
see the
vending
body
machine.
yet.
I was gonna say, yeah, vending machine is top right of cafeteria.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, because I had gone to the balcony to do the weather balloon and then stopped by storage, and that was just before I passed you, Muncha.
It seems like it
Coming
could,
back in.
like I don't know who did it, but I know it's not me because I just did my card scan in admin and then entered my code, which was 58680.
I mean, Sigma and I, we were
Muncha was up
together.
there, so.
We were together for a majority of the time, but I did see Muncha try to deactivate, but Sigma did it first. It was the common, like the communications or whatever.
Mhm.
Sigma deactivated, but Muncha, me, and Sigma were in that room. Where was it? Communications area.
That was the office.
And then Rue and I went towards the reactor together.
They went down. I was in admin because I was doing my task. I went back through the hallway and passed Fant, and then I was going into the cafeteria, and I guess I passed Grim.
Yeah.
Who was with me at the end of the round, going towards decontamination?
That was me. But and I was
Okay.
with Fans. Like Fans and I left, kind of going on to the Y, and then Fans split off, went top, and then I went towards you, towards decontamination.
Yeah, I did pass Trojan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm voting skip, by the way.
that
Just
direction.
I'm doing
Yeah.
skip too.
I'm a little sus of the possible self-report, but I don't know if that's something
me
much would
too.
do.
Alright, let's see. I know Sigma's totally safe. I trust Sigma. So... fits... Oh my god! Well, come on. Come on. Come on. This is a long time. This is a long time. Someone's not. And they. Oh. Oh, that's
Okay,
evil.
Rue's body was up above admin in the O2 area. I think that's it too.
I'm on the balcony
the
shooting
greenhouse.
asteroids.
And I think I think I saw two people in admin. Who was that? Sigma and
Me and Sigma, yes.
yeah.
And
I think it's
was,
Trojan and Fant.
No. Dude, I went directly over to the reactor because I have 3 freaking tasks over there.
Well,
I literally was there the whole time.
hang on. I started going into reactor at the beginning. I went in, did the sort task, and then I came out, and I did not run into Trojan.
Okay,
ever.
I'm sorry. Actually, I went balcony and then there. Sorry, I was misremembering. I did balcony and then went straight there. So there is probably enough time for you to have gone in there and come out, because that's like a 6, 7.
Yeah, and then from there I went like all the way back to start to finish that, and then that's when the reactors went off. The body report.
Muncha, what were you up to that round?
I was on the balcony shooting asteroids when that happened. I started in the cafeteria and did the empty the leaves, and then I was standing with Stinger at the vending machine. I couldn't figure out how it worked, and then I saw that
Hi,
you had
William.
the order of the drink and pictures in the bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
I downloaded the weather data out on the balcony, and then I went to shoot asteroids.
Wait, whoa, wait. How soon did you actually go over to that balcony?
Like, right after I finished my vending machine, but I was there for like 30 seconds, because again, I couldn't figure out how the vending machine thing worked. It said buy a beverage, so I bought a yellow potion, and then I bought the energy drink.
How are we doing on tasks, by the way? Because we haven't.
Oh god.
Have we voted anyone off yet?
No, we have
No,
not.
we
voted.
haven't.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
we
no,
must
we-
vote.
I
We
don't.
have to
I don't know
absolutely
about
vote
that.
here.
I think it's Trojan.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, sorry.
Like, I don't know. Trojan saying like he was in
Oh my
reactor.
gosh.
I did
I
not.
was.
Oh my gosh.
See him.
Literally,
Oh
my
after
gosh.
I did the weather date. That's why I'm not believing what Muncha's saying, because I literally did not see him on my way back out.
That's because I was never in that area. I was in the cafeteria and then at the balcony. There was no way you would have seen me over there.
I voted for Trojan.
I'm voting for Fan.
Oh.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, dude. Oh no,
Okay.
Trojan. Oh
Well, we
no.
can keep in mind that it. Well, never mind. Actually,
We're in danger.
Oh man. I'm leaving this up to Sigma.
Way. No
Yep.
effing way.
Yep, it was them. You were right on. Like,
God effing damn it.
yep. They are pulling this up. They're gonna win this. I can feel it. I can feel it because right now this one's like, unless we do the task.
Oh, here. Oh, yo, that looks really good, Panda.
I knew it. Oh man, Grim, you were so convincing. I was just like, damn, Grim's gonna win. And then we found out that Fant was Ben. Ben got killed by Fant.
well, Sigma, your suspicion on Fant was right.
It was.
Yeah.
But why did you kill me? Oh wait, you were on cooldown, Fant. That's why.
I was suspicious of Muncha and Grim, and more so Muncha, but man,
I honestly
That was a
can't
good
believe
one.
I got away with that kill on Benizzi and the on the bed base scanner. The minute I saw, it, I was like,
walked
okay, this guy needs
past
to
you,
go.
and then Stinger walked in after you, and I was like, oh, they caught him.
dude, I'm all
Nope.
about
And then nobody said anything, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go do my task.
Just barely missed
You
Yeah,
totally
it is very
sold me,
close.
Grim, on the cafeteria kill not being
I'm-
you.
Yeah.
I
I'm pretty
believed
proud
you.
of that.
That was well
I'm pretty
done.
proud of that.
Yeah, it was. And he self-reported it. I was like, oh.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did it?
Muncha reported it.
Oh,
I vented for a while, waited, and then Muncha didn't remember, and I thought if I point it out, then that'll draw suspicion away from me.
Yeah,
Ah.
I reported
Didn't
it, but
say it.
it seemed like it was in a location that was plausible to where you could walk by and not get the body notification thing, because I don't know what the range is on it.
That's exactly what I thought happened. I thought the kill happened and Grim walked past and didn't see it. I was like, okay, why would Grim offer this information? But it was just well lied.
Yeah, it was really good. He put on such a good performance. I was like, oh, they're gonna get away with this. I knew Grim, but then I found out about Fant.
Well, that depends on how
What do you mean you
spicy
found
want
out
it.
about
You don't necessarily need chili flakes. but
When I
oregano,
died.
Yes, I agree. I think oregano adds a lot to pizza.
I was trying to bait Stinger a little bit there. I was like, oh good, it's not him. It's not him. Just long enough to get to the reactor. I don't know if I fooled you at all, Stinger. Thinking
No,
it
you
wasn't
didn't.
me.
I don't know how all of a sudden, like literally at
I just knew you were
180,
waiting for your kill
I
to-
got suspected
I'm
out
out.
of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because
I wonder if they would,
good at lying.
I wonder if the devs would ever implement something like a maximum, like vent time. You know, forces you to pop out after like 10 seconds or something. Because
That'd be cool.
like I was in vents for quite a while, and like there
Well-
are risks to doing that too. But
Yeah, your kill counter doesn't keep going down while you're in
oh,
vents.
I forgot about that.
So that's a pretty big negative to it already.
All right. Well, this is gonna be final game. Final game.
Okay.
I swear it's not me. It's not gonna be me.
Okay. Alright, and I'm okay. Alright, I'm not gonna say that loud for children. Aw, thank you. I don't trust Grim anymore. I do trust Trojan this time around. But I don't trust Grim. Ah! Well, I'm a ghost. I still need to finish my med scan. Wait, can I even use it? Yeah, I can use it. I find it funny how you can get scanned as a ghost. Oh. Oh, come on, you interrupted me. I was busy.
Where body?
All right, this is on the bed-based scanner.
Oh,
Now,
okay, okay.
At the beginning of the game, myself, Muncha, and TZ, I think it was TZ, right, Muncha?
Yes.
Went up to the reactor area.
Yes.
Yeah, so none of us were in range, I think, to get a kill of that pre-timer. Now,
So-
3 people came in late. I think it was Stinger, Sigma, and Tess. Came in after the reactor was clear. I'm assuming you guys were on your way up because of the emergency.
Yeah,
You
I
3
also
came
had
up there. Were you
tasks.
3 together the whole time?
No,
we met
I
up at the
actually
Contam.
I had med base scan. I did med base scan, and then Rue got on after me, and then I went to reactor because I have 3 tasks. I had the divert power, and then I have both the rock and the fossils in the reactor room.
I'm putting this
Those are
down.
the tasks I have there. And that's just where I was heading. The reactor going off was consequential.
Okay. Was Grim with us at the beginning with the reactor as well?
I don't.
Yeah, I think I was. No, I was in the
I never
vicinity
saw-
of the reactor.
I never
Yeah.
saw Grim walk
Okay,
in.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick while they have
I
their
did. I
debate.
walked up. I was
be right
with
back.
Sigma,
trying to
can you
remember if I was
confirm who
with
was
everyone.
in the group with us in Decontam?
It was
Me.
you, me, and Tess, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, my memory's playing tricks on me.
So
Never mind.
Trojan is the only person I didn't see. Where were you, Trojan? Were you checking out the ductwork on your way up there? All right.
Fan, did you see Grim come through the doors?
I don't recall.
Because I was on Simon Says, and then I got off Simon Says, and I went to the other side, and Grim was just on the crystal thing. And I
Yeah,
was just
I
like,
don't recall.
when did he get
I
here?
don't recall.
No, I was there and I was going to go help undo the reactor. I think it went off shortly before like a few seconds before I would have reached the panel. I stepped into laboratory because I didn't remember if I had any tasks in there, and then I left down with Fant at the end.
Yeah. So.
I think that lines up from what I saw too, because I think Grim went in Decontam,
But so
or I did while I was doing
Sigma
fires.
Sigma Tess. Oh.
Okay, I gotta finish my task. I'm like the last one dead, so. What happened when I was gone? Oh, I'm like not even. Sorry, I was looking at chat. Alright, let's do this. Oh, my little guy's waiting for me still. Let's help them out. can't do the med one because I died on the med one, I think. Oh crap. I don't know. I don't know. Can't say anything.
All right. So, Stinger and Tess are dead. Those were 2 of the 3 people who rolled up late in the first round. TZ, Grim, myself, and Muncher were there essentially the whole time. That means either Sigma or Trojan at least, like, that doesn't clear Grim, TZ, Muncher, or me from being an imposter. But that first kill had to have been done, period, by Sigma or Trojan. There's no other option. We have to vote somebody.
I was with Sigma most of the start of that round. He could have killed Stinger towards the end, but I don't think he killed Tess because I think he went into the react. I mean, obviously the vents connect everywhere.
Yeah, this body, by the way, was at the spawn location on the.
Yeah, I was right behind you. I was just following you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think Sigma and Trojan, didn't you both just roll up to meet me roughly in greenhouse area? Is that both of you?
No, I went back. Maybe Sigma did, but
I saw Muncha and
I did
Grim
pass Sigma
in
on the way up.
greenhouse.
On the way over.
Oh, it was Muncha and Sigma. Sorry.
Yeah, I went into greenhouse and saw Grim, and then I was going back down, and then I saw Sigma, and I was like, well, either their kill's on cooldown if one of them is the imposter, or they're not the imposter.
I'm
I'm
really sus of Red because Red was MIA round 1.
Yeah, so I think at the very least we have a 50-50 here.
Yep.
Because we're pretty confident it has to be Sigma Treasure. I don't think Grim, Muncha, myself, or TZ had a chance to kill the person.
Agreed.
I mean,
and the only other suspects
I
were
can
like Tess and
understand
Stinger.
I can understand about round 1, but I was around like multiple people in the last round, and I wasn't really in the area of where you found.
Who were you around most of the time?
I was around
Oh.
Sigma for a little while, and then when
Thank you.
I was done with the reactor
Thank you.
stuff,
I voted Sigma
went back
here,
over
just so you guys
to
know.
the,
Like, I feel like these kills, these kills.
Oh, I think that's bad, but we can't
But,
split the vote. I think it's Trojan and Muncha.
I voted Trojan. What it's worth.
I don't want to split the vote, so I voted.
Well, at least we
We'll
got
see
8
what
kills.
happens. Like 50-50. I
It's
think
either
it'd
good
be
or
Sigma
it's
Trojan.
really bad.
Yep. Yep, that was a good job on Fam. You did a really good job on that. Oh, hey. Oh, gosh.
Well, actually, okay. We were all trying to do it apparently.
Yeah. We could vote.
Yeah, I'm less sus of Grim now because he was just sitting on the button to press it. So I do think it's. I'd rather shoot Red just to be sure we didn't miss, but I'm still sus of Red and Dark Green.
Yeah.
I don't think it was both red and white. Is just the point I'm trying to get across.
Yeah.
I know it's not me.
I don't know.
That doesn't help us though.
I mean, I wasn't like in round 1. I wasn't up in that whole like reactor area, so I can't really vouch for anything that happened with that first kill. I was literally by myself.
Yeah,
the whole round.
So the thing is,
I feel like if it wasn't Sigma, like why didn't the imposters call an emergency?
I do want to point out that when the settings reset for you, the emergency cooldown is actually shorter now than it was before. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
could have just got caught off guard. It's only 15 right now instead of 20.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I still think we should vote for Trojan just because.
Yeah.
Trojan would I think practically guarantee we have one.
Yeah, because it had to be Sigma, Tess, Stinger, or Trojan. It had to be one of, and then Tess and Stinger died, so it has to be Sigma or Trojan.
Yeah.
That did the first.
I'm fine voting Trojan here. Like, no offense to Trojan, just to be sure we got one of them. That's only 5.
I'm gonna be really impressed if there was some vent shenanigans going on and we were just totally played.
Oh, it was both of them.
Wow, so you got Sigma. Nice
Told
done.
you I was innocent.
I did not expect this.
Gosh, Trojan got a lot of imposters tonight.
I didn't expect Sigma. I actually wasn't sus of you at all. I voted
Me
for
too.
Trojan.
Me too.
Alright, so Sigma, did you kill the person at the landing pad?
No.
No.
No,
there
he
was
didn't kill
It
me.
was medbay. It was medbay. I didn't
Yeah.
do landing pad.
Trojan killed me on the landing pad.
And Sigma killed me on Medbay.
I felt like that was a good opportunity because everybody else was going
Yeah.
there, and I was.
Yeah,
able to
Tess
get
Tess
them.
and Stinger both dying there like really narrowed it down. That basically
Mhm.
saved us. Because we really had we couldn't pick between you four. Who it was, given when you rolled up.
Yeah, the only reason I was sus of Muncha is because like I saw him like I think by reactor or something, and then I went back up to fix the lights, and then he was just at the lights, and I was like, "How'd you get here?" But I guess I just missed him in the darkness.
That's breakfast.
But that's why I was sussing. But that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I think,
thanks for
yeah,
having
I
me.
think we'll
It was fun to play with
Thanks
you
for the
guys.
games.
Guys.
Yay,
Appreciate
yay.
it a lot.
Yeah, we'll try and get these.
I love you,
more
Tess.
often.
Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night,
Have a good night,
everyone.
everyone.
All right.
Bye.
Good
Bye,
night.
guys.
Everybody,
Bye.
everybody on the screen. Good night.
Dude, I love this
Is this
game.
breakfast? Did I miss something?
That's his breakfast sandwich? No, I'm just kidding. I think he was just saying, like, that's his breakfast. Oh my gosh, that was so insane.
Somebody raided me earlier or hosted me?
I need to fix my. Okay, so I'm gonna fix my stream
Somebody
alerts.
hosted me earlier, and I'm sorry that I missed that. I don't know who it was, but thank you for that host earlier.
Yeah, and I had a few follows. Thank you for the few follows. Sorry, I literally I wanted to play that for the first time. I didn't want to have any alerts on, and plus I am actually changing from my alerts from Streamlabs to Stream Elements, so I literally just kind of like turned it off for the time being. But I just want to say everyone who came and followed and had fun, I appreciate it. I do plan on playing this some more. It's probably gonna happen later this week.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a game that is like really fun.
It's like just really fun to be in like a full group of like 10, because it's like every game's different. Like there's no, it's every game's unique. You don't go on the same path or prioritize the same things like based on your tasks, and like even when you're an imposter, you have to decide like, okay, how do I decide to break off and kind of show like I'm doing tasks. It's just very unique experience, but doing it with friends and stuff makes it really fun.
Yeah. But I am gonna end the stream here. You'll see me officially full time Wednesday through Sunday this week coming up. I'm gonna be changing things around. I really wanted to try this game tonight with my friends. My birthday's tomorrow, so I'm gonna take time to celebrate that. And then Tuesday, I'm just gonna take time to set up. But basically, you'll see some changes going on with my Discord and a few other things. But anywho, love y'all. You have a good night. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you, Chromebook, for the follow, and thanks for hanging out. Same with Sir Jester for hanging out, and Panda
We are.
as always. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
That's why you and me click so much. All right, I'm gonna head off. Good night. Bye, Panda. Hugs. Hugs through the camera. All right. Good night, hun. Your birthday's too? Okay, we need to talk. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye, hun. Bye, everyone.